Central Westmoreland County in southwestern Pennsylvania, Westmoreland County in Pennsylvania.
Alrighty, that is going to warrant us to go on here early. We now have a observed tornado warning in effect. Let's go right ahead and talk about it. So we've got a tornado on the ground out here in Florida, southern Alabama. So that is our main storm that we're watching right now. We have 3 tornado warnings currently in effect for this one cell. There's another tornado warning up here in Pennsylvania where we've seen at least 4 tornadoes. We're also watching a storm out here in South Dakota that is considerable for hail. And we also have another storm that we're watching in Mobile. So there's a brief update on what we're watching, but I'm going to go ahead and focus on this one storm out here going towards Darlington and Lenona in Florida. The debris signature on this was very light, barely even evident. You can see it right there. Just a couple of pixels of a debris signature, so nothing, really over the top per se, but definitely enough to warrant them to observe that warning. So a very small, most likely very weak tornado was on the ground just moments ago and may still be on the ground out in this area. This is going to be in western Florida. Give you a zoom out as you're just tuning into this live stream. We've got a tornado on the ground here, far up to the northwest of Panama City, Florida. So make sure you are in your safe spot if you are in that observed tornado warning, and that as that is now in effect. So not really anything impressive in terms of the structure of this storm. I've been monitoring it for the last hour and a half. I've been ready to go live for the last hour and a half, just barely about to click that button, and then once I saw that warning come through, it was enough for me to go live here. So yeah, we've seen multiple attempts for this storm to produce a tornado. It tried it back here northwest of Laurel Hill. Then it occluded, tried again here west of Lockhart. Then it tried again here towards over Lockhart. And then as it exited Lockhart, you'll see the little debris signature that pops up right there. And that has warranted them to go observed for this tornado warning. So again, we do have a tornado on the ground here. That is an observed tornado warning from the National Weather Service out here in western Florida. We have had, like I just mentioned, a miniature tornado outbreak up here in Pittsburgh. A general thunderstorm risk has produced at least 3 tornadoes, possibly even more than that, out here, just barely in and around, and also pointing to the southeast of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here. So we do have that to watch as well. Let me go back over here to our confirmed tornado warning in Florida. Hi, Lucky. I went live on you. my apologies. Me and him were just chilling and talking. I told him, be ready because I'm probably going to be live shortly. And sure enough, here I am. So yeah, again, we have a observed tornado warning out here for Darlington, Florida. They can't hear you, Lucky, so if you just want to overtalk for me yapping, that'd be perfectly fine. Let's see here. So, yeah, welcome Caden, Drew, Samuel, Severe Weather Lover, Indiana, Caden, Marcus, Legacy, Brooklyn. Hello, they can't hear you. Yeah, I went live because we got an observed warning. So, that was enough for me to hit the live button on that. So, yeah, just covering a mini outbreak in Pennsylvania. And then we do have a storm near Mobile that was trying to rotate for a bit. I don't know if that did anything, but I did see that. And our long track supercell that's now observed out here for Lenona in Florida. That state. I think that's a state. I don't know if it is. As for 2,712 people. 0 schools and 0 hospitals there. Let me just quickly... Lucky, would you like me to unmute you? Alright. There you go.
Yo!
Very obnoxious. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's not that bad. I'm telling you.
Yep.
People are overthinking it.
Jeez. Like he's still a bit sick. Bear with him.
No, I'm not. I'm good.
Sure, buddy. I'm kind of surprised this went observed, though. I mean, I don't know if you have a radar open, Lucky, but it was the tiniest debris signature, like 3 scans ago. Just the smallest debris signature, and I mean that warranted them to confirm it. I'm gonna move this radar over here so I can look at a different storm. Paris, this is probably barely gonna miss you. So you are located in this general vicinity here. There is a tornado on the ground right there, moving to the southeast. So I would be hyper weather aware for sure. This storm has just managed to get a grasp of the environment. I mean, that's really it. You could see all the other storms out here. They're just rain showers and they're not doing much of, if anything. So it's just this one storm that has gotten a hold of the environment and is now very much tornadic with a tornado on the ground. Let me go back up here. Lucky, did you see this message here? I don't know if you saw that.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's helpful.
yeah, make sure you guys share the stream. Please share the stream, like it. And if you don't want to share the stream, just if you can tell people that, you know, they're in a tornado warning. If you know anybody out here, that's the most important thing. The reason why you would want to share the stream is so more people are weather aware. And in return, the more people we have in here, the more YouTube will push us out. So just make sure you are in your safe spot if you're in a tornado warning. I'll go through the counties that are in a tornado warning. There is a tornado on the ground in portions of Holmes County, Florida, Walton County, Florida, Geneva, Alabama. There's a radar indicated tornado warning for Westland, Pennsylvania, and Indiana, Pennsylvania. Those are our current tornado warnings. Again, this one is observed out here in Florida. There's also a storm to the west. Is this tour possible? It is. We're watching a storm towards the Laurel Hill here in Florida as well. Maybe a small area of rotation, nothing too, you know, crazy or anything, but enough to keep an eye on it. So this is our storm with a tornado on the ground. We'll go a few scans ago here, and you'll be able to see. That is that was on the ground right there. Just that small debris signature for 2, maybe 3 scans there was enough to warrant them to upgrade that to a observed warning. Let's see. I don't know exactly where you are, Legacy, but I do know that there's a severe storm just south of Mobile, Alabama that we're watching. And yeah, I did see some of the pictures you sent in the Discord server. So we'll continue to monitor that observed tornado warning there. And we do have another slight risk for severe weather, big slight risk for severe weather up here in South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Minnesota. Nobody knows this state, let's be honest. It's Wyoming. Oh, man. I'm telling you, that state, that's one of the states that I just forget about. That one and Utah. Those are the 2 states I forget the most. Thank you, Slug. I meant to actually have my bangs to the right. I like my bangs to the right. But yeah, I had to get a haircut. I didn't want to, but I had to. 60 miles away from 60 miles. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna get severe weather if you're 60 miles. It depends on what direction. Are you in the ocean, Legacy? Are you a fish out there? You never said what direction. Never know. Legacy could be in a submarine right now. So yeah, okay, good. I'm not surprised with that. We're back to normal tornado warning. I was gonna say, because there's like, yeah, that's why I went off topic. Honestly, that should have went confirmed beforehand. This one, it's now radar indicated warning, so it's nothing too over the top. It's enough to seek shelter, though. Radar indicated tornado warning means a tornado is imminent or on the ground. Lucky, are you wanting to say something, or are you just showing your microphone?
No, I'm testing something. I had to redo the Streamlabs and everything, all that. Not the overlays, but that would have been so bad.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't have to do the overlays. At that point,
If I do
I would have
this-
just made overlays for you or given you mine.
So
Lucky's gonna attempt to go live. He's tried to fix his computer. We'll see if he tries to do that. Differential of reflectivity. So, honestly, dude, I don't know. I really do not know. I'm trying to understand that myself. I don't want to give you an explanation for it because I do not really know. I'll look up one for you.
There we go. Did that.
Let's see here. Horizontal and vertical directions. Oh. So, like, which way the rain is moving. Oh, I see now. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. So that's why we have lower ZDR in some areas, especially when there's like a debris signature. Because it's vertical rain. Now, which way is vertical? Which way is horizontal?
Vertical is up, down. Horizontal is
No, I mean like
left, right.
I know that. Like you like is 100% or not 100%, but is 6 dBz vertical or is that horizontal? Because it goes from -4 to 6 dBz.
My guess is vertical. That's my guess. I don't know.
Let's see. So that is, oops. So greater than 0 dBz is horizontal, less than is vertical. So the lower the dBz, or the lower the dB, it's not dBz, it's dB, which is decibel. So the lower the decibel, the more vertical the rain is. Sweet. Yeah, like I said, I'm not over the top in weather too. I'm still trying to learn it myself. I know a lot, but that's one of the products that has always been confusing to me. And it's ask me
Wait,
what it
am
is
I
tomorrow,
muted?
and I won't be able to tell you. No, you're not,
What was the bid rate that you said? 6,000 was it
buddy. I don't
for
know.
me? I think it was 6,000.
And you do know I said no, right?
What?
I said no. You're not muted.
Oh, well, I don't care. It's just about my bid rate.
Yeah, 6,000's like the normal. Oh, there's
Yeah.
some wind over here for the fishies. Does anybody live on that island? Is there a town over there? What is that? What is this? What's the point in that? Oh well. Yeah. So there's no longer an observed tornado warning. That was the reason for starting the stream early. I've been monitoring this for a while. This was the only observed warning we had. We did have 3 tornadoes in Pennsylvania, but every single one of them had a trachea debris signature to the point where I was iffy if it was actually on the ground until after it occurred, and then we received reports of it. So yeah, we'll just stay here. We'll monitor this. We're gonna be live for a couple hours watching this severe threat unfold. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. So if you guys could just hit that like button and share the stream, those are the 2 most important things. If you want to be a regular on the channel, you can subscribe if you want. Everything is free, of course. You know, subscribing, liking, sharing, all free. And yeah, we do have tornado warnings, but neither one of them look that interesting. This one in Pennsylvania is warned for the next 5 minutes. It was originally tornado warned for this tiny area. Just this very tiny area of interest here as it moves off to the northeast. And it's really, I mean, it's barely been rotating, but that's the type of signatures. I mean, this thing produced a tornado right here. So if you said, you know, if you just sent me this radar screenshot and said that's producing a tornado, I would have been like, yeah, right. But no, it actually was. It was actually producing a tornado. So just rain showers producing a tornado has kind of been the ordeal up here in Pennsylvania. Now out here towards Florida, these have been full-blown supercells. We've only seen 1 observed tornado warning out here. We do have a tornado watch in effect. For those of you who may not have known, we have a tornado watch that is in effect in south central, southwestern Georgia through southern Alabama into the western panhandle of Florida as well. So that is a decent sized tornado watch there. It was originally a very small tornado watch. I mean, they had just this small area of a tornado watch, and then they extended it a couple, like 4 counties, 5 counties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counties in Florida. So now it's a decent sized tornado watch there as well. We're watching this storm out here in Alabama, leaving southern Mobile, so we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see what happens. So we'll keep an eye on that cell as well. That's mainly a wind threat there. They just rewarned that for, 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So the winds is the main issue there. Yeah, there's just a random island there. Like, it doesn't even appear on my other radar site. It just appears on this one. So I don't even know if it's there. I don't even know if it's there. Like, I don't know if this is just of the radars put an island here or not. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that storm. Okay, we need to go to the newest scan. Lucky, I'll mute you so that way you can talk to me, because you probably do want to. So I'll keep talking, but I'll listen to you whilst I'm talking at the same time. I can multitask. Let's see, what is that severe for? Wow, 70-mile-an-hour winds for that. Considerable. It's not. You want to share your screen? Lucky's always having issues here. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're trying to disconnect it? Yeah, that's weakening. You're smart. You can figure it out. You got it. I believe in you. We're down to 1 tornado warning now, and that one's the one in Florida. Man, right when I said we had 6 tornado warnings, people. We are down to 1. Man, I might as well just stay live the whole time, so that way we just never see a tornado again. Because I swear, every time I go live, things just die out. Or it's the other way. That is exactly how it is. When I go live, things die out, and when I end the stream, things kick up in activity. Anybody who's been a long follower of the channel can tell you that one. Because it happened yesterday. Which, by the way, for those who didn't see the community post, we did have at least four people who passed away from the storms yesterday in Houston. And it is now a confirmed derecho from the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Service in Houston. They also confirmed at least an EF1 tornado with winds of 110 miles per hour, and the estimated winds with the derecho were anywhere between 90 and 100 miles per hour, with peak gust estimated at 100. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on, I want to go back and see that. Somebody's got a video of the tornado in southeast of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There it is, I found it again. Dude, that's a pretty strong tornado. That is strong for Pennsylvania. Wow. Look at the upward motion on that. I don't think I can show y'all that. Oh, yeah, I definitely cannot. You know, what if I just go over here? Let's see here. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Oops. So I'm going to see if I can get permission here to show you guys the tornado that went through East Liberty, Pennsylvania earlier today. Just about an hour ago. But yeah, here's our tornadic thunderstorm. Apparently tornadic. It's very weak now. I mean, if I just show you guys, for instance, when this put down a tornado right here, you can see how the couplet was close. It had red and also blue, which means it's quite strong winds there. So that's a solid couplet of rotation when it put down a tornado. And then you can see that couplet broke apart. Then they observed it after the couplet broke apart, and now it's just been very messy. But it's gonna try to get its act together here again. There's a lot of rain showers. That's probably gonna disrupt this storm at least a bit, because it's gonna have to go through multiple cell mergers. But we'll keep an eye on it. Our only significant severe is up here in North Dakota. This radar site updates like once every 20 minutes. It feels like it. Oh, they changed it. Now it's once every 5 minutes. Good. Because it was literally like, look at this. It was updating once every 20 minutes. So that was horrific. But this is now considerable for 70-mile-an-hour winds in Newtown, North Dakota. So we'll continue to watch that one. That is not tornado possible. So that's really mainly a wind threat. A very small hail threat there. Random severe thunderstorm warning in Columbiaville and Leeper, Michigan, actually, for 1 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds for the next 58 minutes. That's in the oven of Michigan. No tornado warnings in effect anymore up here in Pennsylvania. We shouldn't see anything tornadic anymore up here, but if we were, the most likelihood area would be on the northern edge of this very weak line here. So we'll keep an eye up towards like Indiana, Pennsylvania here for the potential of a brief spin up over the next hour, but hopefully that threat is over. So the main area to watch is most likely going to end up being the tornado watch area. Let's see here. That is not confirmed. By the way, that's just old. The radar program doesn't like to update the polygon colors there when it changes, so we'll keep an eye out on this area. We're anticipating some intensification of thunderstorms towards the time frame of 7-8 o'clock tonight Eastern time. So we'll watch that for extra storm development in about an hour and a half or so. Now, Pennsylvania, there's not much happening up there anymore. I'm going to keep a radar site open just in case. Just in case that ends up sparking up again. You never know. Yeah, this one doesn't look interesting anymore as well. So this was southwest of Mobile, and you can see we definitely had a little area of rotation and a pretty solid hook there. You can see the notch, which indicates inflow going into the storm here. So that definitely had a pretty good area of rotation a while ago, and now if we switch to that, there's no notches, there's no solid areas of rotation. So we'll watch that just in case. You couldn't figure it out. Yep. I'm trying to help Lucky out with something, Okay, so what's the problem then? Huh? Wow, that is confusing. Do you have 2 accounts linked to 1 email? Bruh. Why would you do that one? Man. Arkansas is clear for today. There's general thunderstorms, so lightning and some heavy rain will be a possibility, but you should be perfectly fine. Let's see. Arkansas's main threat is going to end up being on, let's see, so that's, I don't even know what day this is. Geez. The 21st, whatever day that is. The 21st. Yeah, we've had about 4 or 5 tornadoes today already. Most of which were undetected by radar. They were present, but the CC drop was not, so they never went observed. Let's see. They warned, I think one of them was tornado warned when it dropped a tornado, and then the other 2 were not warned when they dropped a tornado, and then this one, of course, went observed, which is why we went live. So, yeah, there's no tornado on the ground anymore, thankfully. But that was your very small debris signature. Yes, you are. That's why I don't try to deal with any other sites, Lucky. I saw you said something on your Streamlabs, but I didn't hear it on Discord. Let's see, Louisiana. Now that is an area I actually haven't looked at all today. I don't know if we're expecting much in Louisiana. You got hit really hard yesterday when we were covering your threat for severe weather. Today, personally, I'm not sure why they have that risk out. It really doesn't look like much is going to happen until the later, the overnight portion. And for your area, I think you'll be okay. You're in the risk, so I'd still be weather aware and keeping an eye out, but I really don't see much. So I think you'll be okay, but just monitor it. Let's see. I can't see it. I'll check. It did go all the way around you. The storms to the south died off, and the ones to the north continued north. Man, like you thought it was gonna get a storm today. Those are heading up my way, but I'm not gonna do. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase them at all. I might chase tomorrow. I'm in a marginal, but I don't know if I will. So I'll be on standby. Tomorrow is a Saturday, so I'll be on standby the entire day as opposed to just the afternoon hours. So, just, yeah, we'll see. Give me just a moment. You didn't, or you need to? You could just look at mine. Was it 3-inch hail? Okay, good. I was gonna say mine better not be 3-inch hail because that's not possible today. I mean, you never know what will happen, but we're not anticipating that to be possible. Hello, Catman. Welcome to the stream. Pensacola, Florida. So you are further to the west. Out here, let's see. I don't even know what radar to use. My word, can I get the right radar? There you go. That is in Pennsylvania. There you go. So we're watching this storm to the west of Pensacola. It's moving east here. You may end up in a severe for about some damaging winds and very small hail. So I would keep an eye on that storm to your west. It will impact your area in general timing about an hour and 20 minutes here. It may be sooner. How fast is this thing moving? East at 25. Yeah, that is slow. Yeah, you're looking at about an hour and a half. Yep. Hour 15, hour 30. So that's your main storm to watch there, going towards Pensacola. Well, thank you so much, Scott. We're live nearly daily. I mean, we're here very, very often. We'll be here. I hate to tell you this, but you're not getting rid of me. Because we've got a big outbreak, a potential for a significant severe weather outbreak. Models have uptrended and are now very confident on the 21st, which I don't know what day that is. Let me go check. That is a Tuesday. So Tuesday being a big severe weather maker. Unsure, this upcoming Tuesday, unsure about the significance of the tornado chance, but the hail and the wind risk look big, and the tornado chance is probably going to be very close to that. I saw someone say something about Pittsburgh or something. Do you think the storm in Pittsburgh could drop another tornado? So the one in Pittsburgh, definitely not. The one east towards like Homer City, Indiana, Jacksonville, this storm right here. I'm watching that storm in Pennsylvania and this little indent as well in Blairsville. So those are two areas I'm watching out there in Pennsylvania. Keep a very close eye on that. Lucky I have not seen it yet. Oh my word, let's get it. All right, we got permission to show the footage that we ended up getting from a tornado. I got it now, 6 seconds ago. So I can now show you guys this footage from, let's see, the credit goes to Dr. Matt. I do not know how to pronounce his last name. All right, here you go. Like he's going to try to pronounce this for me. So Dr. Matt, see you say it. Good luck.
Oh, dang.
You're unmuted.
Butrovich? Butrovich.
I'm sorry, y'all. We butcher everyone's name, but it's this guy's channel right here. Well, you can't even see it, but yeah. This is the footage from YouTube. So there you go. That is the tornado that occurred in just east of Liberty, which is in Pennsylvania. Don't let that end because I'll end up going to some random video and I'll get copyrighted.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, in a split second.
Nope.
There you go.
I'm
and I mean, that was a pretty strong. That was a pretty strong tornado. You know what? If you guys want to check that out, I'll just put the link in the chat.
Oh,
So there's a link in the chat if you guys want to watch that video. Just so that way I give proper credit, because I don't want to not give credit. Because it's hard to get a video of a tornado, especially on accident. I don't know if that person was, you know, just in the right spot, or if he was actually chasing. This is definitely going to be able to attempt to produce at least an area of rotation here. We do not have a tornado warning in effect anymore, but you can see the curvature of this storm here, and it's going to move off to the southeast. So basically what the curvature of this cell means is that it has winds to work with. It has wind shear in place. So as long as it can clear out this area, which will be where its inflow is, it will be able to attempt to rotate. But first, it's got to get through these storms here. So you can see those two storms are impacting it from the south-southwestern extent to the supercell. So once that cell merge completes, which is just where storms merge together, then it's probably going to be able to rotate. I don't know how favorable the ingredients are out here, but, you know, based on the fact that we have a tornado watch, I assume they're at least somewhat favorable for tornadoes. Let's go ahead and check mesoanalysis, which is my favorite tool. Oh, it's about to update in 2 minutes. It is very favorable. Yeah, very favorable for tornadoes out here in the western panhandle of Florida. Not at all for Georgia, like at all. This area here is not favorable for tornadoes right now. This area right here. So in this corridor, there is a really solid, favorable environment for tornadoes, but outside of it, it's garbage. It is garbage, and that's due to the rain showers using up all the instability and leaving a stable environment behind. So just make sure y'all, if you can, hit that like button and share the stream. That's what matters the utmost. You know, if you want to tune in regularly, you can subscribe to the channel. All 3 of those are free to do. They're all appreciated. And we'll be here for a while tracking this. This is no longer considerable in South Dakota, so I don't think we have a significant severe. Actually, this one just went significant. There you go. So that's in northwest South Dakota, just went significant for 70-mile-an-hour winds, 1-inch hail. All good, Sam. No, you're not. And all good, Sam. And you're back here, so I'm really glad to see you in here again. And you know, don't worry about tuning into live streams at all. It's very much appreciated when you do, but it's perfectly fine. You know, I understand. I just hope that, you know, once you're getting hit by severe weather, I hope that first off we're live, and that, you know, you check with our stream first. I've always said this, which is just make sure you have multiple ways to receive watches warnings and multiple people that you're watching. Don't just watch me. You know, try to watch other people like your local National Weather Service, your local meteorologist. Unfortunately, meteorologists, even if there's like a tornado warning or a severe warning, typically they don't cover it too long. You know, if there's a severe warning, I've rarely seen a meteorologist cover a severe warning on air. Typically, it's got to be a tornado warning for them to cover it, but you know, you have 5-minute commercials, and a whole lot can happen with weather in 5 minutes. Like a bunch. I mean, tornadoes happen all the time between radar scans, and those radars scan every 2 to 3 minutes. So we could easily see, you know, a tornado touchdown within 5 minutes. So, I mean, that's why I don't like to do ads in my stream. You should get them at just the beginning. If you get them in the middle, well, screw YouTube, because that's YouTube's fault. YouTube does it all the time. I know they do. I just put ads in my live streams. Even though I said don't do it. Yeah, they really do. They just say, I'm gonna put an ad right here and I'm gonna take all the profit. Which again, if you guys haven't tuned in over the last 2 months, I don't think I've said this in a while, actually. We have raised up quite the amount of money that we will be donating to storm relief and people who are impacted by tornadoes. That will go. Most of the money will go right back to YouTube, or to help this channel grow, I should say, not to YouTube, not to YouTube. Some of it's going to be used for gas money, but the money I have set aside strictly from, like the donations, the super chats, the members, all of that money, and some of the ad money as well, is going to be going right back to people who've been impacted by these storms. And I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet because I haven't gotten out there. But once I get out there and I'm chasing, once we get out in the plains sometime, I was hoping we'd be able to do it this season, but I kind of flopped on that. So whenever I can get out there, like I said, we'll just buy a bunch of supplies for people and hand it all out for free. You're still muted, Lucky. Let's see here. Yeah, StreamKey, you copy it, and then, yeah, Streamlabs. But that's not... You can't do that because you're using multi-stream, right? If you do that, I'm pretty sure you'll just stream to Facebook. See, you'd add destination, I believe. And then go down, add destination, and stream key. Should be down more. I don't feel like it'd be URL. There you go, Lucky. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it'd be URL. Okay, yeah, that's just... Yeah. Just gonna do that. Man, YouTube's glitching on me again. I can't see all the chat. There we go. Alright. Red Omega going on my laptop. All 9. Yep. Not surprised. That's being weather aware, so. What, Lucky? What about it? Oh, don't worry, we have it in the DMs, but holy crap, good luck finding that, buddy. Yeah, me and Lucky talked too much, so he just lost his music. He's got to go try to find it in the DMs. Man. I might have it up, but I kind of don't want to do it when in the middle of a live stream. Yes, but it's still going to pull up, and I don't want to spin that when I'm trying to do coverage, Lucky. Let's see. Oh, we just got something. A MCD for the severe thunderstorm watch in North and South Dakota. So let's go ahead and look at that. We get stuff early thanks to this program, which is GR Earth. And... oh, it just got issued, so there you go. I was going to say it was going to take a second. Let's see here. The severe threat for severe thunderstorm watch 253 continues. The risk for strong to severe service gusts will become more prominent with increasing thunderstorms that develop over spreading much of North Dakota and northwestern South Dakota into the early evening. An additional, 1 or 2 additional severe thunderstorm watches may be needed. So just if you are up in this area, this is where our severe weather is. It's continuing to push eastward. And they are talking about issuing a new severe thunderstorm watch. I imagine that watch would be for this general area here. Pretty much the remainder of the slight risk area. So if they do issue a watch, that's where it's most likely going to be issued. I say that because that's where the slight risk is and the MCD. So we'll see if they issue that watch. These storms in central Pennsylvania, or west central, actually this is southwestern Pennsylvania still. They're not doing anything too crazy, but we'll keep an eye on them just in case. Those storms have produced 4 tornadoes in the past. Alright, so this is still undergoing that cell merge. See how it had that little notch there that I was talking about 10 minutes ago? That notch is gone because of those cell merges, so we'll see if that notch can come back. And if it comes back, then this storm's going to attempt to become tornadic again. It is still severe thunderstorm warned for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and a tornado possible. So if you're inside this particular severe thunderstorm warning in south-central Alabama, out towards the Sampson, Hartford, and Geneva area, as well as in northwestern Florida for New Hope and Flowersville. Make sure you are indoors, away from doors and windows, and stay close to your safe spot just in case a tornado warning is issued. And that is, I believe, wait for it. We'll wait for it. Bear with me for just a second. There you go.
Tornado warning for South Central Geneva County in southeastern Alabama, northwestern Holmes County in the Panhandle of Florida, Geneva County in Alabama, Holmes County in Florida.
There you go. So that just got tornado warned. So that's going to be probably for these few pixels, I imagine. I bet that's what they tornado warned it for. So, well, those pixels are gone. So if they did tornado warn it for that reason, well, it's gone now. So, yeah, if you are in New Hope, Florida, that's northwest Florida in the peninsula portion of Florida, make sure you are in your safe spot. That is a thunderstorm that is capable of producing a tornado. Remember, a radar indicated tornado warning means a tornado is imminent or possibly even on the ground. So you want to take that extremely seriously and seek shelter immediately. 2,823 people, 0 schools, 0 hospitals inside of that. Man. Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah. Alright. You don't want me to just mute and you stay in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just go on mute and you can go on deafen. Okay. Yeah, I won't. Alright. Talk to you in a bit then. Alrighty. Let's see. I love that it's reading out where the tornado warnings are. You got that through my speaker. Yeah, that's something we added a while ago. I'm gonna try to fiddle with that and add a bit more of a warning to it, because right now it's just a beep. And a beep isn't really gonna wake you up too much. What it's meant to do is it's meant to make you pay attention because of a tornado warning. We used to have it for severes, but then every 2 seconds, we'd hear severe thunderstorm warning issued for, and the list would just go on for forever. So we only did that one time for severe warnings. That was to make sure that the program was going to work. So this is where our tornado warning is, in this red box where a tornado is imminent or possibly even on the ground out here in the northwestern portion of Florida for New Hope, Florida. And it's also for South Central Alabama. It's just barely outside of Geneva. So if you're in Geneva, you're safe from it if you're in downtown Geneva. But if you're in southern Geneva, towards like the Somerset area in South Central Alabama, you do need to be seeking shelter because that is a tornado warning for your area. We also just got a big severe thunderstorm warning for pretty much this whole storm. I mean, the very large portion of the storm here. So that is a new severe thunderstorm warning all right here. So if you're in that severe thunderstorm warning, which goes all the way towards Mariana in the Panhandle of Florida, make sure you are staying away from doors and windows, as well as stay close to your safe spot because it is possible. So that tornado warning just might continue off to the southeast if this storm continues to rotate, which I don't see any immediate evidence of solid rotation here. It's a broad area of green and red. Before we had these pixels here for one scan, which is light green and blue, which means there's a very small area of rotation. You can see the NROT picked up on that with blue there. So basically just a very small area of rotation that was starting to rotate there. It broke apart next scan once they tornado warned it, so that didn't last long at all. And then as for the other storms, we're keeping an eye on these in North Dakota, but honestly, we're not really going to track those too much. They're just going to be hail and wind, and shouldn't be that big of an issue. Plus, our radar coverage up here is garbage. That's really the main reason. This storm going towards Summerdale in southwestern Alabama, just to the southeast of Mobile, is warned for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds out here for Summerdale in Alabama. That's for 19 more minutes. 19 more minutes, and that severe thunderstorm warning will expire unless they cancel it or continue it. And honestly, doesn't look impressive at all. Once it was, south of Mobile back here by about, I mean, that was, geez, at this point, an hour ago. Yeah, an hour ago, that was impressive, but it's weakened ever since then. It has weakened quite rapidly, too. Back to Pittsburgh, not a lot going up here. We had 3-4 tornadoes. 3 have been confirmed, but I suspect we had a 4th one because we had a report over here east of Pittsburgh. So we'll see how many the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh confirms once they do their surveys. All right, I'm going to go take a look at mesoanalysis just to get an idea because we should have a new one. It is currently 22Z. Our last one was at 21Z, so it's still not in, but it is starting to be in here, and it should be in about 3 minutes. So it's a little late there. Let's see here. Oh, there's your new scan. All right, see how it's starting to clear it out again? It doesn't look as impressive as what it was, starting to clear out before. About 30 minutes ago, it had a pretty clear area here where we're starting to clear out an area of clear air, so that way it could, get inflow. So basically, long story short, when it was trying to rotate, but that is since dissipated, and you can see that's trying to come back. It's trying to get that clear salot, is what you call it. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Clear salot. Not clear air, clear salot. It's trying to get that clear salot back. But it's not able to at this moment. It should be able to in about 5-10 minutes, though, as that cell merge is pretty much completed. There's a landspout in Michigan. Oh, really? I don't know which storm would have done that. Probably the severe storm. I haven't received any reports on that, but it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. We had 3 landspouts yesterday, and like I said, those are very difficult to detect from a radar, so most of the time they go unnoticed and unwarned until the public says something about them. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. So we'll continue to watch this active tornado warning. It remains in effect for the next 16 minutes out here. For New Hope, they just updated that. Still in effect for the next 16 minutes, all the way until 8:30 Eastern Time. Or 8:30. My word. No. 6:30. Till 6:30 Eastern Time. 8:30 would be crazy. That'd be a tornado warning from, like, Canada. We had some tornado warnings for an hour and a half in Canada yesterday. It was by Cass City. Let's see here. Yep, that was from the severe storm when it wasn't severe. Or was actually, there's more showers up there. Actually, that was not from the severe storm. You are oop. Yes, you are.
Oh, well, just another too much, but I don't know what happened. I'm live on.
All right. Not mess with it. All right. Like, just wanted to update me real quick. Yeah, so let me see if that special weather statement... Yeah, so the special weather statement was for a landspout. A landspout and 50-mile-an-hour winds. As well as half-inch hail possible. So it did produce a landspout, I assume. Since it's warned for that. Kind of weird how they don't issue tornado warnings for landspouts. But I see why. Because landspouts are typically very weak and very short in duration. Hello, Linda. Welcome to the stream. Where are you located? Because I was pretty sure you were located in that severe storm. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Alrighty, why has that storm gotten strong off to my west? It's special weather statemented. Dude, that thing is a sloth. That is barely moving. To my west, there is a special weather statement. You know what? That has some green to it. Hold on a second. I need to go see this. Yeah, that is a small area of rotation off to my west. Very weak and very small, but present. That is a mini supercell off to my west. Huh. It's in the middle of the mountains, so there ain't no way I'd be able to see that from here. It'll probably die off fast. That is corruption for the tornado warning out here in Florida. There's nothing too crazy with that. It's still tornado warning, so make sure you're in your safe spot if you are inside that radar indicated tornado warning for New Hope in Florida. So that is in Florida. There's a broad area of red and green. See all this red and green here? There's just a lot of red and green, but it's not tight and it's not very close. I believe that this red and green is corruption. If it's not, then it is rotating. But the reason why I believe it's corruption is because it's right in the clear air of where this this storm's located. So there's no well-defined area of rotation with this supercells. It's moving off to the southeast here at, let's see, 20 miles per hour. Yep.
I kind of need a little favor.
What?
Can you go check my channel? What do you know what a keyframe is?
No, but all I
It
know is that
says-
there's rotation to my west.
To your west?
Yeah.
Are you going for it?
Hold on, let me text you real quick. But it is off to my west, so we'll
You
keep
gonna
an eye on
go?
it. Nah. Nah.
Whoa! Ooh!
See, it's a mini
Dude,
supercell.
Dude, you could actually see something, but can you check my channel?
Yeah, you look
'Cause it's
perfect. It's
saying
perfectly fine, dude.
it says please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. It says currently keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe frequency is 8.3 seconds instead of 4. So now it's saying my bit rate's too high when that's what it was last time. Everything's going wrong. We're just kind of
Sounds like you've got
here.
pretty bad Wi-Fi, buddy.
No, it's not, because you want to see it?
Keyframes is due to Wi-Fi, and bitrate is Wi-Fi. Both is Wi-Fi.
Well, I know I do Wi-Fi.
If your bitrate's too high, and it's at 6,000, buddy, that means you have some very slow internet. Like that is very, very slow.
What, 6,000?
If 6,000 bit rate's like normal, but if your Wi-Fi is not able to maintain that, that means you have like 4 megabyte speed.
Buddy, 6,000 is the one that you said that was really good.
It's normal. It's normal, but see, if you can't maintain that, then
I can. This says the bit rate that they recommend is 2,500.
Jeez. For your Wi-Fi? For that streaming setup? For what you have?
I guess.
2,500. Buddy, that is like...
Terrible.
That is ridiculously slow.
I don't know what to do because I don't know about the buffering and stuff. And I've had the errors. I have like 10 errors already. So I don't know. Kind of just here.
Yeah, your bit rate barely even supports, like, if you actually put it down to, like, 2,500, that would probably barely support 360p.
6,000?
No, 6000 supports 1080p, which is why I recommend that.
Okay, well, I can run 6,000.
I thought you just said you were having an issue with it, dude.
Dude, I have no idea. It's just telling me I'm having
Buddy,
an
just
issue
look
with.
it up. I'm trying to do coverage here, man. I ain't your tech guy. You said you have a tech guy, so go ask him. All right. You use 6500? Yeah. Like I said, 6000 is normal. Dothan, Alabama. Let's see. I think you're far enough to the north. Maybe. If I remember where Dothan, Alabama is. I'd be weather aware. Just in case. Just in case, I would be weather aware. But I'm pretty sure the storm's already passed you. Let me go back up here. Yeah, so, see this, I think this storm's going to stay far enough off to the south to the point where you'll be okay. So I think you'll be alright. I'd still stay weather aware just in case. But we'll watch it. Pensacola, Florida, like I said, you still need to be aware, weather aware here. There's a storm off to the west that's moving towards you. It's very weak right now. They just downgraded it to a special weather statement for 50-mile-an-hour winds and pea-sized hail. It's probably going to hit southern Pensacola. So I would keep an eye on it. Stay weather aware. But it is on a weakening trend, so that's the good news. Jacksonville, Florida. So you're very far east. You should be perfectly fine. You might be in a risk area, though. Hold on, let me check. You're not in the tornado watch. Yeah, you are in the marginal risk, so all hazards will be possible today. I would keep an eye out for an isolated strong to severe storm later on today. The timing for it, let's see here. There's a lot of uncertainty regarding the timing, but it should be generally about 11 p.m. midnight Eastern. In Georgia? What? Oh yeah. Where did that come from? Oh, that's the start of our event. That's the start of our main event. Hold on, let me find a radar that I can push down there. Honestly, we'll check back up with North Dakota every now and then, but I'm gonna bring this to Georgia. We're gonna bring this to Georgia. Crestview. Keep an eye out for the storm that is out there towards Pensacola. I don't think it's going to head your way, so you should be perfectly fine, but I'd still remain weather aware just in case. But you should be perfectly fine. There is a storm that's moving to the northeast near you, so if that hits you, you could have some heavy rainfall, isolated lightning strikes there. But yeah, this is the start of our main event up here in Georgia. This should be the start of it here. I'm gonna just quickly check. This was supposed to kick off towards 9 o'clock tonight, so it's kicked off a little bit early, like 3 hours early. So that is that's something. So we'll continue to watch that. Make sure you guys have shared the stream and liked the stream so we can get this to as many people as possible, as that's what's most important. And also, if you're new, you can subscribe to the channel if you want. We'll provide coverage daily from here on out. Tomorrow might actually be a briefing or a chase, one or the other. And then from there on out, it will be coverage. Probably Sunday. I don't know what Sunday's risk is. Today's Friday, so Saturday's going to be either briefing or a chase. And yeah, we'll be live Sunday. Yep. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday all look like coverage days, if not more than that. So we'll be live. Tuesday looks like one of those days that we're probably going to have to be live for 10, 11 hours. The longest we've been live is 15 hours. I don't know if we'll push that, but Tuesday's looking like one of those days. It's going to be an all day live stream. Hello, James. Welcome to the stream. So this is a possible severe thunderstorm warning in southwestern Georgia. That is, let's see. That is, of course, a tornado possible. 0.75-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds for the next hour and 4 minutes. And you can see why that is possible. There is some green and red very much present right there going towards Camellia in Georgia. So if you're in Camellia, Sale City, that general area, make sure you are indoors, away from doors and windows, and close to your safe spot just in case this increases in intensity. Okay, that's contamination from the radar site. That is not it's not useful radar data there. It's bad radar data. But this storm's definitely rotating generally around this area here as it's moving off to the east. Not only is it possible, but also it also has a decent look to it. So we'll watch. We'll watch it closely. That system in the Eastern Pacific, like I said, it was either gonna form or flop. It looks like it's gonna flop. So I have nothing to worry about in the Eastern Pacific. We'll still keep an eye on those systems, but they're probably gonna flop. So yeah, we'll continue to watch this cell in Georgia. Let's go back down to the one in Florida. That is still Georgia. All right, so it's now got a very large clear slot here. You can see that big clear slot. So if this is in a good environment, which it'd be nice if our meso-analysis updated on time and not freaking 15 minutes late, which it is in a really good environment. So this is going to be, this is definitely going to be the main cell to watch right here. It's already produced at least one tornado, and I would not be surprised if it tries to produce another one here eventually. And that storm in southwest Georgia, it is barely in a favorable environment. I mean, just barely favorable. So if it pushes more eastward, I imagine the environment's going to get better the more east it moves. You know, with time. With time, it's going to start to increase. The environment's going to get better here. Alrighty.
Tornado warning for southwestern Henry County in south-central Virginia, southeastern Patrick County in southwestern Virginia,
y'all, I gotta go in my
Henry,
safe spot.
and Patrick County in Virginia.
Lucky, I'm in a tornado warning. Can you cover me? I'm going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got you. Oh my gosh, TRG is in a tornado warning. All right, y'all. So TRG is gonna be right back. So we're gonna see. Yeah, I told him to go. Dude, all right. So TRG's gonna be in his safe spot. Or he's gonna do whatever he needs to do. I told him earlier that he should have maybe chased, but also we didn't think nothing was gonna happen. But let me go to his. Let me go to his chat, y'all, so I can actually see y'all. All right. So TRG's chat. All right. So yeah, this is rare, honestly. Never seen this for TRG. I'm not saying the exact location, but he's somewhere in the tornado warning. So, you guys use we use radar mega. Yo, this is a kind of crazy. Ooh. Uh, I don't know if my GR2 works because it's a new PC. All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try this. It might work, y'all. You're on the road. Yeah, no, he's probably going to the safe spot. He definitely probably went. All right, wait. I'm gonna mute this real quick. All right, let's see. This is this. Yeah, he's barely in the warning too. He's like barely on the like southeastern part of it. He's barely in it. So we're gonna be covering that. All right, so y'all, if you are in this warning, which TRG is also, make sure you are in your safe spot right now. This means that either tornado is imminent or it's on the ground. It's right now it's radar indicated, but still be in your safe spot no matter what. If you are in this tornado warning, please be in your safe spot. Don't be going outside trying to be taking pictures of the tornado. It's not worth it at all.
Hey, Lucky, what's up, buddy?
No way, bro's back.
I am currently getting ready to chase this thing.
Oh, I told you should have chased. Hey, let's go. Hey,
If I can somehow get on a call with you.
yeah, like where on
Let's see
Google.
here. Yeah.
Like, but like, alright, so just me and you. Like, are you gonna stream it or?
Yes,
See,
I am, but I've got to try to. How do I do this? How do I do this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
What was that thing you used before?
What do you mean?
Remember?
This
Yeah.
or
It was. I don't know what it is.
that thing? That is this thing. I got it. You want me to make one? I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. You want me to make one?
Yeah. And
All
just
right.
send me the code so I can get it in on both of mine.
All right, I'm trying to do as fast as I can, cause the meeting, instant meeting. All
I
right,
gotta get the heck out of here, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go.
I'm trying to stop.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
I mean,
I'm
like,
sending you
yeah.
the code right now. Click that. See if that
Oh no,
works.
I need the code, buddy. I can't
That's
use
the code.
the link.
All right. Well, then here's the code right here.
All right, there you go.
All right, so try it. Let's see how this works.
It's probably gonna be very low quality.
Hey, a chase is a chase. Oh, someone wants to join your meeting. Don't worry, I'll let them in.
All right, and then I'm gonna do this
Hey!
one. Oh, that's
let
an
me
echo. Yikes.
My bad. My bad, yo.
Jeez. All right, now I got to get the code on this one too.
Yeah. So you're just gonna have your feed up on your channel? Can I use your feed?
Yeah.
Yay! I got you, bro. I'll give you full credit. You know they know who you are because you're probably my best friend. You're probably the only chaser I can get.
Man, I can't connect to it for some reason, Lucky.
Try clicking the link on your phone. Maybe the link works.
There.
Let's go. Hey, but make sure you're very cautious, bro. All right.
You know I will.
Wait, hold on. So, How are you gonna hear me? Because if I talk on this, it's gonna do like a double echo. Mute me on Streamlabs. Actually,
All right, we're gonna flop
should you
this
mute me on?
here, y'all.
Should you mute me on Streamlabs? Because if I
Let's see if you
unmute
guys
on here,
can see
you can hear
this.
me.
Okay, I just wanted to do a quick test of that. No, I'm gonna keep it on. Just stay muted on Google Chat.
All right, but how are you gonna hear me? That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna switch to this, y'all. All right, do you guys want me to be full or not full?
Whatever. You're running out of time.
We'll do not full.
All right. Oh, we only have 1 hour, TRG.
Alrighty, I will not be back.
All
I'll be
right,
right back.
but he's not gonna be back. But how am I gonna talk to him, y'all? Yo, I didn't think about that. I don't know how I'm gonna talk to him. Uh, oh my goodness. Someone subscribed to my okay. Nathan, appreciate you for subbing. Thank you a lot. Much appreciated. Means a lot. Hope to see you in future streams. All right, yo, we're about to. That's what I'm saying. But like, we'll see. We'll see what All right. Let's do this. So TRG is in the tornado warning right now.
What are the chances you hear me right now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I see the issue. Hold on, I'm gonna go fix that. I'll be right back.
All right. So I don't know if you heard that. Y'all probably heard that. So we're gonna fix it real quick. Oh no, looks like it might be dying out just a little bit.
Did you hear me, Lucky?
I did, but that's what I was trying to say. It's gonna echo if I try to talk to you.
All right. Switch to meet. Hopefully, y'all will be able to hear him. All right. I'm gonna go back out.
All right. So y'all, all right. In TRG's chat, can y'all hear me? I'm actually gonna need y'all real quick. Can y'all hear me? This is important. I need someone to know if they can hear me. All right. Y'all can hear.
Yeah, if they can hear you, you could just check again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they're all saying yes. All right. All right. Got y'all. Got y'all. Oh my. All right. Y'all can hear me. All right. Bet. So this is a first. So this is an experiment also at the same time. So TRG. First off, it might be dying out, but if so, you might want if you want to chase it, like still see if it tries to recycle with whatever ingredients. But we'll see. Is there any other storms in your area? I mean, can you hear me right? You're not talking. Yeah, I don't think. I think he's just not talking. You can hear.
Don't worry, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just. All right. So when you're okay, that was the thing I was about to say. Make sure it's on speaker so that you can hear me whenever you're driving. I'm not gonna distract you though.
No, I have it on the little handle thing, so.
Tornado warning for northwestern Jackson
Yeah,
County in the panhandle of Florida,
Are you
northeastern
outside?
Holmes
Like, are you on
County
the
in
road
the
yet?
panhandle of Florida,
Man, I
northeastern
charged my phone
Washington
to
County in the
100%. We are
panhandle of
good to go,
Florida,
yeah.
Holmes, Jackson,
yeah,
and
the camera's
Washington
not on.
County in Florida.
Wait,
Camera's not on.
can you see that?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, it turned off.
I did turn it off.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep, that's good. All right, it's not the best quality, but hey, y'all. Oh, turn off, on. Oh, off.
I'm gonna keep it off for a bit because I gotta use my phone.
All right, bet. Oh, that's the thing. That's why we need like 2 devices. Like, all right, so y'all, he's gonna turn on every now and then. Just TRG, one, be careful.
I will be.
There still might be some rotation, maybe very slight, obviously. probably very weak. Maybe weaker, definitely weaker than before, if I'm not mistaken.
No
Eh.
speeding, no doing anything reckless. You know me, Lucky.
Well, I mean, I mean, if you did something wrong on accident, we have no proof. Like no one was here. Second off, I'm sure you're a great driver, bro. I've seen you drive. You're a great driver. You wouldn't do anything bad.
And
Nah,
if only I listened to Lucky.
only you listen to me. What is that supposed to mean?
Because I should have already left. I
Oh, someone said there's a.
would have been in front of this thing if I listened to Lucky. You know, you think I've made that mistake 3 times now, Lucky.
Dude, I told you 3 times to go chase and you didn't. And then
3 times this dude has told me to chase, and each time I've missed either something tornadic or something crazy.
I'm telling y'all, bro,
The
people
first
under.
one was a 70-mile-per-hour winds. The second was a full-fledged tornado, and then this one's warned.
Yeah, telling y'all, man, people keep underestimating me. Yeah. So TRG, I know this is kind of a little not too good, but obviously you can't switch it now. But long story
What is it
short,
on?
long story short, your radar's on Florida.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Okay. I was just making sure. But
Actually, I could always get my parents to switch it.
as long as they don't unmute or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
I probably should have told one of them.
yeah, just focus on driving. If you want to keep
Like
talking.
I said, I don't have to touch my phone at all. That'd be dangerous.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Have one of the holders. So.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you're what's happening here. All right. Also, what up, Samuel? What up, Pete? How y'all? So long story short,
Might lose you for a bit, just a heads up.
yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Man, you know what? It would have been smart to make you share your screen and put you on Discord.
Huh? Well, no, that wouldn't work because you would have. Oh, there's TRG's feet for a second. There it goes. Wait, no, that was. Oh, actually, no, that was a long time ago.
Did you see the camera? I didn't touch it.
No, I know. No, I was behind on your stream for some reason. TRG. So
Oh,
here's the only problem with this like little like Google Meet thing. We only have an hour
What?
on here. Well, we only have an hour until it disconnects us. Yeah, I hear the rain, so be careful. I'm gonna let you just focus.
boring now, dude.
I bet I'm gonna let you focus. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna be talking. So yeah, if you're in this small polygon, it's actually a pretty small polygon. But if you're in it, aka TRG, that's he's out there chasing it. If you're in it, please be in your safe spot no matter what. TRG is a trained professional. Yeah, he's definitely a trained professional. So he knows what he's doing. If you're not a trained professional, be in your safe spot. Don't be outside trying to see a tornado. It's not worth it. We want you to be safe, and we don't want no one to get hurt. And yeah, we also have a tornado warning for. I think that's Jackson County, Florida. Jackson County, Holmes, Washington County, and the Panhandle of Florida. So if you're in this tornado warning, make sure you're in your safe spot also. We're not just going to focus on one storm. We got lots of storms to focus on. So if you are in it, then please be in your safe spot no matter what. Let's do this. All right, so that's that. Yeah. So that's that right now. TRG, my YouTube is still telling me I have so many warnings or like errors, but still it don't matter. We're here. Let me go to TRG chat real quick. Yeah, both channels going. You can use one for radar for where TRG's at. TRG, that storm doesn't look to be as like if it even was gate to gate at all, it's definitely nothing compared to what it is now. It looks like it died out just a little bit, but still, I would still be on it just in case anything happens. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm about to get a storm too, like a decent storm, or I'm getting one right now. I just missed a decent storm, TRG. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait,
TRG. How crazy would it be if my storm was also rotating? Don't worry, it's not. I'm in North Carolina. Don't worry, it's probably not. But I would try to go chase it, y'all. Honestly, but right now we have TRG on the road, me at the desk, not his desk. Eventually, though, I'll be there. Eventually. But yeah, TRG, are you all right? It's not tornado 1 anymore. But obviously the storm is still there, but it's not tornado 1. All right.
it's not.
It's not tornado 1, but it's still there. But the rotation is not the best. Rotation is not as decent as it was earlier, but yeah. So I mean, if you want to still be on it, I mean, there is storms to your east. I don't know where you're located, but more storms to your east. There's like a little like kind of like what we would call like a little crap vection. I'm in a
Oh, lot of
wait
flooding, buddy.
flooding.
Bunch of flooding.
Flooding. That's okay. TRG. I'm right next to a. I am near a special weather statement. I know that's not as important as as a lucky go to safe spot. I ain't going to no safe spot. I ain't even under severe. I am near this special weather statement. So real quick, I gotta check real quick. Okay, anything there? Nope. Okay, done. Next storm. So TRG, your storm is still there, but like I said, rotation's not as
Give me 5 minutes and I'll have a really good view of it.
5 minutes.
Yep.
I bet. Unless that's unless we're talking about that, y'all. Actually, no, y'all can't see it. Unless you're on mine, which I don't.
I'm almost in horse pasture.
You're almost in horse pasture. So that's
Yeah.
like right there. So yeah, you're like okay.
Right in front of it, yeah.
All right, so y'all, TRG is located right here. Not exactly. This is like a estimate. So he's gonna be located there very soon. Someone's saying another tornado warning in Virginia, but I don't see anything. Samuel says he probably is using radar scope. But Pez, you're very mean for that. Pez made fun of me because the storms missed me. Should I give him a timeout?
Yes.
I'm gonna let him say no, and then I'm gonna put him in timeout. But yeah, y'all. So TRG is almost located near.
Did you happen to hear that puddle?
I think so.
That was loud, dude.
Yeah, I think so. I think Stream heard that too.
Dude, imagine I was going fast.
Oh
I'm
my
going
gosh,
the speed limit. I'm
that'd
going
be terrible.
30 and a 35. If I was going any faster, holy. Hydroplane.
TRG.
Dude. Yep.
Whenever you stop and get a good view, can you look at my storm? when you stop and get a good view. Obviously, you're driving right now, but when you stop, just I'm not even in it. I'm like near it.
I'm about to get the camera on here. Let me
All right,
full screen you.
I'm gonna try to pull this up. Let me try to pull it up. So if I can do this, all right, we got that.
See it at all?
Oh wait, no, it's not on.
Now?
I don't know how to do full screen, y'all. What does this look like on Streamlabs? All right, I can't do full screen on a. All right. How do I do this for myself only?
I keep turning off.
All right, so okay, we can do. All right, so we can do that. All right, we'll have that, and we'll have radar. Maybe I don't know, or TRG storm like right. TRG, there might be some very like maybe of the pea-size hail. Maybe like it'd be like 2 pixels. All right, so we'll do that. See if we can do that. Oh,
Wonder why my camera won't turn on. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, but the camera keeps going on and off.
Wonder what's up with that. I don't want
know.
to disconnect because it might not pin me on my stream.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't disconnect if I were you. Just, I mean, this is
See?
yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, either way, we got like 45 minutes left on this call, like this little Google call. So it's gonna kick your computer out anyways in 45 minutes. So if you're still out there, I can just you can go to you could go to Discord in a little bit.
I'm not home, dude.
On your phone.
Yeah, but how am I going to get that up on my computer?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I could get my parents to do it.
That's up to you. I mean, we still got, like I said, 40 minutes left on this call. So you do what you want to do.
See, like, the camera's on, right? You can
Yeah,
see it.
right now it's on, and then it is off now.
Man.
Does it give you an error why it's off?
No.
See, like it's good right now.
And off.
I actually know what. Actually, yeah. You know what? Turn on. I'm gonna count.
Hold on. What if I go vertical?
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Was that the issue?
That was probably the issue. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, I gotta do something for like. Oh no, a second.
See how it looks on my stream, Lucky? Can they see it at least a bit?
Yeah, they can, but just give me like 1 minute. All right.
All right. That's the storm in front. I just got to get a good view. Hold on, I'm going to disable my camera for just a second. All right, we're going to go over here. How to look at my directions. Let me see this. I should get a good view. Where'd Lucky go? He gone. If this wasn't so last second, we'd have much better way. I could start. I mean, let me check my YouTube. All right, I'm stopped at a terrible spot right now. Better than nothing. Let's see what we have. All right. I got to get over these trees, and we will be good to go. See if this will get me over the trees. Oh, it does. We're about to have a pretty good view of it, y'all. Maybe. Let's see. My directions are screaming at me right now. All right, we got the base. Which way am I looking? That can't be right. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna get to a different spot, y'all.
All right, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I had to go do something real quick. Kind of a little important. Yeah, so we're back. TRG update.
Right next to it.
What? Do you see anything?
Not right now. Gotta figure out what direction I'm looking at. I gotta look west. Yeah, that is west. Huh.
I mean, the TRG is nothing impressive at all now. There's no rotation with it.
Is it a storm?
It's a storm. Yes, it had very very small hill. Most
Hat or
likely.
hat?
It's special weather statement. It just got special. Wait, no. Yes, it did. It just got a special weather statement for wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, and that's it. No pea-sized hail at all. It's moving at 15 miles an hour, so you definitely beat it. All right, let me pull up your chat.
It's just not the best, so I'm gonna move.
All right, let me pull up your chat. All right. All right. Give me 1 second.
My directions are spazzing out because I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second.
All right. You're not muted. You're not muted.
I know.
All right. Yeah, y'all. So this is like an experiment. So
But
my bad. Um. So y'all, this just happened. That bro just got on the road. Wasn't planning on it. I told him to, but he was like, he waited until the last second. Charity, I really think you could have saw something if you left like 10 minutes ago. Like, not ago, but 10 minutes earlier. But hey, a chase is a chase. Can't complain. And there is a tornado warning Tornado warning for Florida still. So we'll keep an eye on it though. TRG still just out there doing his thing. Trust me, y'all. Whenever me and TRG meet, and if there's a marginal, we might just chase it just because it's gonna be fun for us, and we want y'all to see it. But yeah, let me check this. All right, got that radar right here. Let's do that. All right. TRG, can you hear me? No. Did I crash? Oh, no, he's on mute. Okay.
I was muted. I didn't even realize that.
All right. I thought I'd crash again. I was like, no, flashbacks.
It's
Yeah.
nothing impressive. I'm just trying to get a good view.
See if you can see anything.
Yep.
Make it at least worth something. I mean, it was definitely worth it to chase it because it's just a chase in general. Honestly, TRG, the best thing that you could possibly do right now, that you'll get the most entertainment out of, is probably core punch it. That's literally the only thing you're gonna get, like the good part of it. But I'm just hoping that with whatever environment this has, you get a recycle a little bit, just so to see something. Maybe not a tornado that forms, just so you can see something. We don't want tornadoes to happen. We just want you to be able to see something. Or if a tornado does happen, I hope it's in a very, very rural area.
I mean, it's behind me right now. I just don't have a good area at all.
Yeah.
Should I try to core punch it?
Honestly, why not? That's probably the most entertainment you're gonna get out of it. If you want to keep going like east, just for like a couple minutes.
Is there any velocities on it?
Barely. Like it's not. Put it this way, it's not even hooking. How about that?
All right. If there's any velocities, we're good.
There's no velocities really.
When do you gotta go?
I don't really have to go, but like at like 8, if anything, 8.
All right.
So if you want to core punch and try to show us if you can, then find your way home after that. Then that'll be. Cause I don't know how much longer we have of this call. We might have like 20 minutes left. But yeah, so nothing really impressive on that storm really. The best you're gonna get is some. Give me 1 second.
That's been a second. I'm out in the middle of nowhere here. If I could just get to a higher elevation, it's all I need. Uh-oh, we got rain. Back into the rain. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my camera for you guys. So y'all can at least see something. You know what? We can take this exit, that'd be good. This is not even the core. Take this exit. All right, nice blinker, buddy. Great blinker. Ooh, if there's a church up here or something, I saw something on a couple maps up here. Wait for him to go so we can see. Oh, we're gonna be waiting here a bit. I'm not trying to cut out in front of people. Still waiting. So, um, there's Scud back there, but I don't know if it's anything good.
I'm back, y'all. My bad.
This is gonna be good enough. No, we'll take it. Better than
Look,
nothing.
see, the quality is actually decent right now.
There's a bird in the middle of the road.
Oh, is that where you picked up golf ball size hail?
I haven't been here before, dude.
What? Well,
No.
it looks familiar. It looks like that one time we picked up golf ball size hail.
There's your storm. There's Scud on the other side of it. Does it look good at all, Lucky?
Not really.
There's Scud on the other side. I'm not that far from home, probably about 10-ish minutes. But we are core. This is a core punch right here. We're going to core punch it from sitting here.
All right.
Are you eating?
No.
You're eating, aren't you?
No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to enjoy the chase.
It looks interesting from my point of view here.
Maybe behind the trees. But yes, I am eating. I'm trying to enjoy the chase, y'all. I haven't had food. Nah, over there looks a little better.
Should have brought another phone so I could see what y'all are seeing.
I mean, you can go to your stream real quick on your phone.
All right, I have to disable the camera. I'm parked, so we're good.
But yeah. What up? What up, Izzy? Pez, are you eating? Yes, I am.
An ad.
YouTube said, you know what? We're gonna give you yourself an ad. Yeah, so if we go back like a minute, then you'll be able to see what.
Lucky?
Yeah?
I'm quite confident they haven't been able to see a thing.
What?
Do not check my stream.
What do you mean? Go back 1 minute. Yes, they can see.
I just went back a minute and I didn't see a thing.
A minute, like, go back to 2310. Go to 2310.00.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can see it. Okay. I was like,
Haley, what am I eating? Some steak and cauliflower in a taco. I'm trying to enjoy TRG's chase. It's been a minute since I've seen one of them.
all right, here you go.
All right, let's see.
We're gonna keep it on.
That is
Wait, maybe I should turn on the camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
It looks better kind of over there.
Yeah, honestly. Let me pull up radar. I haven't checked radar in like 5 minutes. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, TRG. That structure just looks just like it. No hook, really.
Tornado warning
anything, you'll
for
get some very
Central
marginal
Jackson
hail-
County in the
marginal, like, I'm
Panhandle
talking
of
like
Florida,
for a second,
Jackson
pea-sized hail.
County in Florida.
Some scud. That's what I see.
Where? Point to it.
It's over there
Oh.
at the hill.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Somewhat.
Here comes your crazy core punch.
Here we go. The most intense action we're going to get all stream. I mean, all chase.
Ooh. The main core is right there. That's the main core. Should I just head back?
If there's a way to core punch on the way back, then yeah, core punch it.
There's not.
All right. Well, honestly, yeah. Just go ahead and go back.
I shall be back shortly, y'all.
If you
I'll
want
leave
to
my camera up so you guys can at least see it as I'm leaving.
And now, the chase is over. All right. Drive safe.
I will.
Are you gonna hang up or
Oh,
what?
my GPS is still on.
Yeah, no, stay on the call so I can talk to your stream. All right.
All right.
All right. You can go on me if you want. All right. Let me move this real quick now. All right. The TRG is leaving now. Going back home. Return to his mighty old setup. So he can do with some more coverage for y'all. This was also an experiment on like how we like would do this. But because this was like out of nowhere, you know, I told bro to chase. But yeah. Nine warnings just got discontinued. So we still have a 21 for Jackson, Florida. Huh. That's definitely decent. Definitely something to keep an eye on. So please be in your safe spot if you're in the tornado warning, please. But yeah. Make sure y'all rain.
The most interesting thing I've seen today.
Have you gotten any hail yet?
Nah, not at all. It's all about the experience, though. The more you get out and pace, the better you'll get.
Yeah, this is like a practice. Even though bro should listen to me a little ahead of time.
We are definitely doing this tomorrow, y'all. Full time, probably for hours. So please subscribe.
Hey,
is there a tornado warning somewhere?
Yeah, Florida.
Please tell me I haven't missed a big tornado.
Oh well, I mean, I haven't really even checked that. Really, honestly, bro, I'm in glued to your storm.
Oh, that's a cop in front of me. Hi, buddy.
But don't think you missed.
Cops out here.
I don't think you missed anything. No, you didn't miss anything. Just an interesting storm. That's it. Oh, is that hail?
Honestly, I'm debating going down towards Greensboro tomorrow.
Ooh, what time?
It's an hour drive. Is it in the slight?
What, Greensboro?
Yeah, is Greensboro on the slight risk tomorrow?
Let me pull it up real quick. Hold up.
Is there a 2% tour as well?
Probably not 2%. That's pushing it, TRG. All right. So, slide risk is in. Oh no, no. TRG slide risk is in the is on the coast. No 2% tour. 5 wind, 5 hail.
Isn't there it
Well,
can't be on the coast. It's got to be for like Charlotte too.
what?
The slight risk.
No, it's not. It's for the East Coast, like the coast. You'll see when you get home in a couple minutes. I promise you I'm not lying. You can even ask chat. Chat, if you're a weather enthusiast and you know what we're talking about, tell him I'm not lying. I don't think he can see chat, but still. Someone, hey TRG,
Yep.
dude. Someone was like, wait, what is this? Someone said this channel is no good. I've seen better, and someone else said this totally sucks. And well, buddy, that's y'all's opinion. If you don't want to, you don't have to be here. It's all right. But
You know what you do when people say that, Lucky?
don't say anything.
You hide them and ignore them. Hide them and ignore them.
I don't think we hid them, but we definitely just deleted their comment. But
It might not be the best coverage because I'm not home.
yeah, that too. And I know I'm kind of like not like fully like.
And
on
Lucky's
track.
like 2.5 hours away. He ain't gonna be able to control the computer.
There is a way, TRG. I'm gonna talk to you that after the stream. There is a way, just in case if this happens. But yeah. So y'all, so that's TRG's chase. It is concluded. He is on his way back home. So he'll be back here in like I don't know 10 minutes, TRG, less.
I'm like 5 minutes. I didn't go too far. I wasn't done. Like I said, I live in southern Henry County, so all I had to drive.
I'm sorry, but we could not hear anything you just said.
Rain.
We heard that. We heard rain. But yeah, yeah, TRG, you sound like a robot right now.
What? I can't hear you.
You sound like a robot right now, or you did.
I literally cannot hear you over the phone.
Okay, never mind.
There's no point in talking. I cannot hear you.
Chat, he can't hear us. Chat, bros.
Who ordered the microburst? Gee.
I ordered it.
Well, so far away from you there.
Hey, TRG, can you hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
Someone said you should chase Myrtle Beach. Buddy, if you chase
Myrtle Beach.
Dude, if you chase Myrtle Beach, TRG, you're bringing me with you. If bro is gonna chase in Myrtle Beach, he's bringing me with him. But yeah, y'all. So TRG's on his way back home. Like I said, he'll be back here in like 5 minutes. Sorry, I haven't been glued to the cover, but I cannot control his PC. But so just me talking. Like I said, 21 is still in Florida. So what? Oh no. TRG. Our call ends in 15 minutes. But yeah.
Oh, I thought it was my computer disconnecting. That is okay.
We cannot hear, bro.
I thought it was my computer shutting off. I was like, I don't care about the call ending because I'll be home in time.
Bro just turns into robots every time.
I do.
Yeah. Half the time you were turning into a robot.
I'll just be home when I'm home, and I'll you
just,
have fun.
just don't talk, bro. Who's that robot in the background? Just and we have 21. Oh. There goes TRG.
Oh, are you talking about the the automated voice?
No,
Whoa. Are you talking about me or the automated voice?
no, you keep sounding like a robot.
I thought so.
But yeah. So TRG, you did not miss anything, by the way.
Just talk. I'll be home shortly.
I got you. Yeah, yo. Let me pull up his chat so I can actually see it. Oh, yo. Lucky can sing. Yes, I can sing, y'all. But that's very off topic, but still. Right now 21 for Florida. So being y'all safe spot if you're in this 21 is not confirmed. It's rather indicated rotation. So with either way, 21 means a tornado is imminent or on the ground. Or yeah. So yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all in your safe spot. Don't be trying to look at the storms. Not worth it.
Don't be like TRG.
Don't be like TRG. But TRG, TRG is a trained professional, y'all. So he's a trained professional. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, which is good that he knows what he's doing. Because some people will be like, "Oh, I want to go sword trade." They have no idea what they're gonna get themselves into. Us weather enthusiasts, we know what we get. We know what we get ourselves into. Don't leave. We ain't leaving yet. I mean, on my end, I might end in like, I don't know, 15 minutes, but I'll probably join charity maybe for a little bit, but we'll see. I am in the marginal tomorrow, Haley. I just saw your message. All right. You saw CC earlier. Where? It would have to be from Florida, but I don't know if even there was a CC earlier in Florida. But I don't
Am I hearing from that?
huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm like 2 minutes away.
2 minutes away. All right. So yeah, nothing really right now. TRG, that storm is still special weather statement, but it's kind of like a little, it turned into like a little bean cell, I guess. Again, barely no velocities at all. Not really. Hey TRG, unless you want to go back and chase 2 mile an hour velocities. Huh?
What does mesoanalysis look like?
Mesoanalysis look like? Mesoanalysis, guess it for your area. So we got surface, we got observations. Where, hold up, y'all. Near, like, to your southeast is 69 over 66. Cape, you have about that, I think 1,000, I'm pretty sure. Anywhere from 500 to 1,000, you got lapse rates of 5.5. Hence why that storm is very low precip. Mid-level lapse rates are 5. And then you got wind shear is, or SRH is, I think that's like 50. Maybe even close to like 100 maybe.
Trash.
So yeah, so trash with a side of trash.
Trash with the side of instability.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Instability is your main
All right,
force.
I'm home. I'll be on my computer in a minute. I'm home.
All right.
So I'm gonna leave the.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Y'all, so TRG will be back in 1 minute. I know y'all can still hear me. So he'll be back in like 1 minute, literally. And then, yeah, we got that. And once he's back, and then I'll probably start ending there, honestly, for me. But we'll see. Bro should be back at any second. But yeah, let's wait for this dude to come back. We still have a tornado warning, y'all, for Florida. So please be in your safe spot no matter what for the next 18 minutes. It doesn't look like anything at all right now. It doesn't look impressive. Looks to be trying to bow out too a little more. Maybe I think it's more for considerable, honestly. Maybe it should almost. But yeah, it shouldn't be too much. But
Oh man.
we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it for the next like 10, 15 minutes.
I am back.
And yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, TRG is probably back at the second.
I've got to find the right scene. He can't hear me at all.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Oh, there you are.
I can hear you.
All right. I left the Google Meet.
All right, me too.
Holy moly.
So, I told you to chase.
Whoa, destructive severe.
Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
80-mile-per-hour winds in South Dakota. Nothing's happening right now. This dude.
Okay,
Let me switch all back over here.
My bad, y'all. Dang.
And it's a report. 83-mile-an-hour wind report from Mesonet. Dude, nothing my foot, Lucky.
I've been using Radar Mega the whole time.
You weren't
Plus,
looking...
we were focused on your chasing and the tornado warning in Florida.
That warning in Florida tried.
It tried, but I don't think it produced.
Nah, trash. Trash beside of trash. What happened to the storm in Pensacola? Oh my goodness, that thing fell apart fast. Wow. All right. Tallahassee.
So W chase. You know, you could have left.
Oh yeah, I liked it. It was enjoyable. It's good to get out and try.
Yeah, it's always good to try. It doesn't hurt to try. I mean.
Wow, that is oh, there goes a special weather statement. Glad I went home. Wow, that is literally a man. Oh, cell mergers. That thing's staying alive just because of cell mergers out there near my area. I'm not even close to that storm now. That thing's far from me. It'd take me 30 minutes to get back up there. Yeah,
I bet.
About 30 minutes, so.
I'm about to end on my end. Because one, I ain't finished
Lucky has a special weather statement to his north. That's what he was probably talking about. Now, see, that, I would be freaking over. Like, I'd be freaking out if I saw that in my area.
But I can't drive.
That would be like a solid storm. Man. It's always good to chase, like I said. The more you chase, the better you'll get. Eventually.
Yeah.
That was literally my first chase with my license, and it was not even last second. I think we were negative on the seconds there.
Yeah. If bro just listened to me for like 15 minutes before.
We probably wouldn't have seen much anyways. Plus, Lucky, that is out in the middle of the boonies, dude. There is nothing but hills and trees out there.
Yeah, you're right. But still.
See, you don't know the terrain in my area, and I don't know the
Well,
terrain in your
I'll know
area.
I'll know very soon, y'all. Put it that way.
Well, you ain't coming up here. I'm going down there. I'm going down there for whenever we get a chase. Cause there's no way I get something up here, dude. Oh, that storm looks impressive. Let's go check the one in. I kind of want to keep the Tallahassee radar up. Check the one in Georgia. Let's see. Yes, I'm ready. I'm using
When?
Radar Omega and GR2. Let me go through all the chats because I'm sure Lucky missed like 20 billion of them.
No, I didn't.
All right, let's see. Gracious day. That was such a long time ago. Man, my chat doesn't even go up far enough.
I don't know.
My word. There's a town in Texas called Missouri City. Not surprised by that one. And there's all the yeses and man. See, the only problem with tomorrow is I'm nearly guaranteed to see the stream's nearly guaranteed to crash. So that's the only issue. But yeah, there's an interesting storm in Sparks, Georgia right now. You can see it has a look to it. We're going to switch to our... Are we at a tornado one? We are. Yeah, so it has a decent look to it. You can see a little bulge here. Maybe some small rotation with that. And same goes for... Oh, my camera's off. Hi. Maybe same goes for this one too. Does that mean my severe ones? Okay, just got to make sure I have them all on. So there's a few cells to watch out here. Would you like for me to go on mute?
No, actually, no. You can say I'm muted.
Yeah, dude's eating. Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
I'll tell you after stream if you're even here after stream. I don't even know if you will be. 60% chance for a new tornado watch for Tallahassee and southeastern Georgia. Trends are being monitored for the potential of a watch extension and or a new watch issuance. And they have not extended the watch yet, so I'd assume that is probably going to be a new watch if they decide to pull that trigger. Storms will be monitored for a local extension or a new watch issuance. Kat, I don't know. Is that Georgia? I assume that's in Georgia. You are good to go. You're in the tornado watch, so I'd still keep an eye out, but that is a tornado warning for the storm I was talking about. But you're pretty much good. Storms have passed you. But still stay weather aware until that watch is canceled. But that's going to be a new warning for the cell I was talking about, which is this one right here. So that just got warned.
Tornado warning for Cook County in south central Georgia, south central Berrien County in south central Georgia, west central Lanier County in south central Georgia, northwestern Lowndes County in
Alright.
south central Georgia, northeastern
That's
Thomas
crazy 'cause,
County in south central Georgia,
end, that wasn't planning on
northwestern
going too
Brooks
long
County
anyways
in
today.
south central Georgia, southern Colquitt County in south central Georgia,
What you
Berrien,
laughing
Berrien,
at
Brooks,
over there?
Colquitt, Cook, Lanier, Lowndes, and Thomas County in Georgia.
Because this
What?
thing's for like
Oh.
12 counties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's a lot of counties.
So many counties, dude. It says 6, but I swear we heard like 5 billion. That thing was just continuing to go. Yeah. This storm in Florida, still very much capable of producing a tornado. There's a lacking ingredient out here, and it shows in this storm. What are we missing? We've got the
Shear.
lower level shear. We've got the mid-level shear. We have the upper level shear.
Lapse rates.
We have the mid-level jet stream, obviously. The lower level jet is even present, which is very impressive for Florida. Instability is perfection out here. 2,500 instability, uncapped. Mid-level lapse rates are, 6. So that's lacking. And, yeah, there it is. The lower level lapse rate's at 5. There it is. And the temperature dew point spread is like 9, 8. It's 8. 81 over 73. So that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
So just the lower level lapse rates. I was about to make fun of you big time for that one.
I know.
I'll see you later, Legacy. You probably already left, but yeah. I hope you have a great time at vacation. And stay safe out there. So we'll just keep watching this cell in Florida, but honestly, our main concern is the one in Georgia, which is already starting to weaken, as well as the cell way up here in Nowhere Land, which just got disextended. Now is I was gonna say significant. Now is considerable. So it was destructive for 80. Now it's considerable for 70 mph winds. So a bit of a downgrade there. This says the report 78 mph winds, but I swear it said 80. They might have downgraded that report or corrected it or something. Because it says 70 now. Huh. Oh well.
I mean, it happens.
It does happen.
But, I'm gonna probably wrap up mine,
Alright, have fun.
honestly. All right. Well, you want to say bye or no?
Bye. Even though I know you'll be back.
All right.
Man. I'm telling you, chasing small storms like that do like absolutely nothing get me excited for when I'm actually going to be able to properly chase a storm. Cause like that wasn't a proper chase. I'm yet to do a proper chase. A proper chase in my book is where you go out to your target area and wait for storms to fire and then chase the storms and then conclude your chase. Yeah, after you're done chasing, of course. And I'm yet to actually go out before the storms are really going. I coded it myself into GR3. It was very easy, or GR Earth rather. There's no easy way to do it without paying, to my knowledge at least. So yeah, we'll continue to watch this one in Florida as well. So current tornado warnings, counties in a tornado warning. Geez, so Jackson, Florida. All right, you ready for the one in Georgia? Cook, Brooks, Thomas, Lonsdale. I can't pronounce that one. And Colquitt. Londies. That one's weird. And then Burn, Georgia as well. So there's a few counties. Colquitt, Cook, Brooks, Thomas, Londies, and then Burn, Georgia. Which that is, I mean, that's on like the border of those counties. It's on the southern edge of some counties, as you can see here. And then it's on the northern edge of other counties here. So our area rotation is right here, moving off to the east towards Berlin, Georgia. It's not a strong area of rotation, but it is noble enough for them to have issued a tornado warning here for the next 51 minutes as this continues to push eastward. So make sure you guys have shared the stream and liked the live stream as well, so that way we can reach more people. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. The more people we have here, the more people are weather aware. And that's the goal, especially if you have any family out in Florida. If they're in a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, just let them know, because that's the most important thing. Even if you don't want to share the stream, just make sure that you're weather aware and make sure that your family's weather aware of these watches and warnings if they live out here towards southeastern Georgia, more of southern Georgia, and portions of Florida. Show you the risk region. This is the main area we're watching now. Right here. That is the main area we're keeping an eye on, which that northern side's, let me fix that for you. Right here. As the main area we'll be watching for about the next 3 hours or so as these storms push off to the southeast. So we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on these cells here. My storm died out fast, very fast. I was barely inside that tornado warning that was issued, just barely inside of it. So Lucky's back, so we'll unmute that. Hi.
there's that for you if you wanted it, but still. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed. Honestly,
Not the worst.
it really isn't. And think about it, I was inactive for 2 weeks because of PC issues.
And
That's a
they're
comeback.
big counties. It's just the fact that it's on the border of all of them. We just lost that tornado warning in Florida.
Which oh wait, is this one in Georgia?
Yeah,
Yes, in Georgia.
new one's in
Okay.
Georgia. You're pretty far from your mic. I don't know if that's just you.
That is me. Is
I
this
am
better?
too. So I'm gonna move mine closer. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear us both better.
Yeah.
Both had our
I'll be
mics
here-
far away.
I'll be here for like maybe 10 minutes. All right.
All right, can you
That's-
text me an idea of when you'll be back? Yeah, I have to say it to stream. Yeah, I'm really surprised I got under a tornado warning today. That was not in my
that was not in my
that was
bingo
not in my
card.
bingo card for the year. And
All right,
just
all
to
right,
think
all
that's
right.
the second one this year, yeah. That's we're not even in June.
We're not even in me
We're
and TRG's,
doomed. We're doomed, Lucky.
dude.
You better get that license quick, buddy.
1 month and 8 days.
Have you been in a severe this year? Lucky.
I don't know. I mean, I bet probably, but it probably didn't form as a severe.
Wait, what?
I probably was under one, but I didn't get anything probably.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. It's like I was probably in a severe, but it didn't form into anything. I was like, wait, huh?
Well, no duh, Lucky. It's not a tornado warning.
Yeah. Man. Let's see. This is really the only interesting storm right now. The other one is now beneath destructive limits. So we still have a few considerable for wind, but this is the only tornado warning cell here, and it's in Georgia. For the next 47 minutes here. Here's a list of the counties, so that way I don't have to read them all out. There you go. All those counties. Bunch of counties. And you can see they're in, the South Central Georgia as well, of course. Man.
Don't worry, y'all. That chasing thing is gonna be like 10 times better whenever me and TRG can chase.
Are
I
you
told him, I
sure?
said, yeah,
How do
you're gonna
we
have me in there.
Yeah, but how do we know that that's going to be
Goodness,
better?
brain!
What?
No, because one thing you'll be able to see both of us.
Yeah,
Two.
we're going to have to try to figure out a connection thing, though.
That's the thing. Because I'll have your chat pulled up and radar pulled up, and the camera can just be a camera.
Because I
Yeah,
kind of
it
want to
could be-
test that tomorrow to see if it stays live or not. But I don't
Maybe
know.
tomorrow's another test one. I mean, it's a good one, marginal.
Yeah. Oh, let me look at that slight risk. Let's see how coastal it is.
It's coastal. I was right.
Oh,
but-
jeez. There is a 2%. What are you talking about?
Okay, yes, there is a 2%, but I didn't know if you were asking if there's
Yeah,
a 2% for
it's
you.
in North Carolina.
Not in, no Greensboro.
Definitely not Greensboro.
I thought that's what you were asking. Yes, there's a 2%. So that's my
To be
bad on
honest, yes, that
part.
was what I was asking. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, no. Buddy, I wouldn't even consider that North Carolina. It's on the border. Maybe
Don't
I
worry,
think
that'll be removed by tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
it's like, oh man, we put a 2% North Carolina. Oh, we gotta take that. We gotta take that off.
Just the
Just for South Carolina.
tiniest disc extension. Man.
That's a 2% tomorrow. I have work, so unless you're gonna come to my area and like after I don't know evening.
If it goes
like-
10 sig tour, I'll drive down there, okay?
yeah, bet. You know what?
Freaking
You know what?
marginal 0% to 10 sig tour.
You know what?
Dude.
Deal. You have yourself a deal. I'll be ready. Totally.
Oh man, it actually looks pretty good towards Greensboro. Maybe
We'll
even
see.
just to the southwest of me at like 6.
TRG is gonna be in my home state again.
Yep. I don't know why there's much of a risk in Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, or even eastern NC. The primary area, from what I see, is like right along the Appalachians and to Greensboro, and then storms weaken after they pass you, lucky.
Well, all right. You
Somehow
know which way the
after they
storms will.
pass you.
What they weaken or they strengthen?
After they pass you, they weaken.
So you're saying I'm gonna get a decent storm, maybe possible?
Don't get ahead of
But
yourself there, buddy.
I know it's me. I mean, it's North Carolina. I'm in Central North Carolina, bro, and nothing is gonna happen for me. For me, didn't say anything gonna happen for anywhere else, but not for
How
me.
did I get under a general thunderstorm risk tornado warning?
That I just realized that too. What's a general
Chase the
thunderstorm
general
risk?
thunderstorm risks, I guess.
But I told him I said if there's a marginal whenever I'm down there, then or up there I should say. I'm not going down, but you know what I mean. If there's a marginal, that's probably where chasing we'll probably chase it. That's what I said. But it's not confirmed yet. Not confirmed yet, y'all. Still got to talk about it, and plus it's a while out on the model runs.
Man, I was one of the 7,039 people inside of that warning. That
What? How
tornado
much?
warning. 7,039.
And that's pretty popular, but I mean not as
If
popular
it
as
went
we
into
saw.
Martinsville, it'd be like 50.
Oh yeah.
I was barely on it. Like, I was barely even on the border of it. I didn't even check radar. I should have checked radar to see if I was even inside of it, but I just played the precautionary measure. And if I was in it, then I was seeking shelter, and if I was around it, then I was seeking shelter. Till I decided to chase it.
Yeah, were your parents in their safe spot the whole time?
Yeah, until it was lifted.
Okay. Well, lifted.
The warning.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, whoa, I didn't see that now.
Man. That was unexpected. I want to see if NatoCast had anything for me.
No,
Oh,
it
new
had a
tornado watch.
0.1%. It had a 0.1. I could have sworn you said today was a 0.1 for us.
Yep.
At least for me.
I had a 0.1% today.
Wow. Is there stuff
Man.
for tomorrow yet, or no?
No, that'll be out at about 10. Nope, 11,
Alright.
11:15 is when it updates.
All right.
This area of rotation's like gone now. It might be trying to recycle here in South Central Georgia, but I mean, it doesn't look impressive. It looks like the warning I was under.
Yeah. Before I leave, I do gotta say, because of what we were just talking about, me coming up there, hopefully soon. Just let me just say this: have that notification bell on if you're subscribed. Just have it on. Tune in
Man.
if you can.
Let me just mute my mic. Okay, there we go. Man. Yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys that new tornado watch that we just got. Wow. All right, there's a tornado watch for general thunderstorm risk.
Really?
Yep. What do you think the probs are? I'm going to say very low. Like, I'm going to say
Like
40, 10.
I'm gonna say yeah. No, I'm gonna say 30 20. 30 10.
I was
30,
almost
10,
going to
30,
say 30, 10. That's what I was thinking about doing.
30 10.
I'm going to say 40, 10.
I'm gonna
It
say
is
30 10.
40, 20. So
That was my first guess. So
not as low as I was thinking, but that's still a low end watch. Couple tornadoes possible, 70-mile-an-hour winds possible, 1.5-inch hail, which is a downgrade from 2-inch hail, is possible.
all right. Well,
So
I'm gonna go. All right.
Alrighty.
I can try to text you when I'll
Bye.
be. Noah, bro, I don't even want to talk to you. Bye.
No. Man.
What?
So you could try to text me what? Oh, funnel report.
Where?
Tornado warning.
Oh, which one?
The
One
only
earlier?
one to report of a funnel cloud came in via spotter, roughly 5 miles north of. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Will you do a forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, I probably will once this warning is allowed to expire. We'll probably turn this into just a briefing for a bit. And then if nothing happens whilst we're doing that briefing, we'll probably conclude. But that's probably a good solid hour and a half away or so. Unless I... You know what? Maybe I'll just do the briefing now.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Y'all see this tornado warning. Just, you know, if you're in this red box, I'll keep you guys updated on it. I'll have the radar up, of course. But if you're in that red box, just make sure you're in your safe spot. This is in Georgia, of course, for Barney, Georgia, in Berlin, Georgia. It's South Central. All right, just text me whenever. Lucky, thanks for joining and helping me with the totally fantastic storm chase. Man.
Hey, a chase is a chase, like we said.
See, I'm glad I did it, though, because what if I actually... No, what if I would have saw something?
Exactly.
What if something would have happened and I wasn't there?
All right, yo, chat. Lesson learned. TRG needs to listen to me when I say he should chase.
Lucky,
That's
should I
the third
chase
time now.
tomorrow?
Yes. Well, actually, I can't. I mean, I can't really say anything because I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I could look at models.
Give
and
me
get-
your wisdom. What's I say I'm about to chase?
like right before you go out, you gotta let me know. You gotta say I'm about to go out to a chase, and I will give you an answer then.
All right.
All right. See y'all. Hey, love y'all, man.
Bye. Better text
Bye.
me.
I will.
At least give me an idea right now, will you? Text me now, please.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Bye.
No.
No, you're supposed to.
See you
do
later,
that.
brothers.
Now I'm leaving for that. Man. All right. We're still here, of course. Lucky just had to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the model runs here. I'm gonna pull this radar over here so I can see. This is the model run for. Oh, well, that's just coming in. So let's do an old model run. This is our model run for today. You can see that storm out here in Florida is expected to continue a little bit longer, but it really shouldn't stay anything too impressive. Honestly, for more than about an hour or so. Should fall right apart shortly, but we'll keep an eye on it. And then tomorrow morning, we'll watch for an isolated spin-up tornado risk out here. I don't see much with that, and it will be tomorrow morning, so that will probably be close to 6 a.m. Eastern there. And if we pull that forward, you'll see that's the main event. Actually, there is some... Wow, that is a lot of scattered thunderstorms. Talk about scattered thunderstorms. Look at that. So that's going to allow for a lot of predictability issues. So generally, if you're anywhere in this area, we'll have the risk for isolated wind and small hail. It shouldn't be anything notable for tomorrow. So that's really it for tomorrow. I'll keep an eye on North Carolina, Virginia, where I may chase. We'll see. And if we switch to our other lower resolution model here, you'll see that storms are expected to fire here Sunday. We'll cover this risk. Sunday looks like a decent day for severe weather. We should have supercells that fire along the dry line, generally out in that general vicinity for Saturday. Or not Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow, Saturday. So this is Sunday's risk. We already have a slight risk for severe weather out there. It's not significant as of now. I wouldn't be surprised if they upgrade that to an enhanced risk at some point in the future. But right now, too much predictability issues for an upgrade on that. And then as we go into Monday, we have to really lower our resolution here. We're going to see nearly the same ordeal. We'll have a low pressure that sets up generally out in this area, most likely, and that will contribute to the potential for severe weather out in, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas. Now, the capping is expected to stay in place for a very large chunk of this risk area. So our only area where we're anticipating severe weather to occur is actually up here. Even though we have this very large warm sector, most of it is going to be capped out for Monday, as you can see here. Even in this area, it looks capped where we have that main risk outlined from the SPC as of now. Then we'll go into Tuesday night. Tuesday, I think, is going to be the biggest day out of them all. We'll have another opportunity for thunderstorms to fire out towards Oklahoma, Texas, but I think the capping is going to keep that at a lull at least for severe weather, but most likely a few isolated thunderstorms will still be possible. But up north towards Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, that's going to be where we watch the utmost. Like, that is the risk that I'm watching the closest here out of every risk day so far. And even, as far as we could go out on the model runs, Tuesday is the one I'm watching the closest. The SPC already has a slight risk outline for portions of southern Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, nearly all, excluding the Boot Hill of Missouri, nearly all of Illinois, excluding the extreme southeast portion of Illinois, portions of northwestern Indiana, western Michigan. So big slight risk already out for severe weather from the SPC on their day 5 outlook. And that looks quite significant. We'll have a low pressure that sets up here. So that's going to allow for storms to potentially fire along the entire dry line. We'll probably, like I said, see some thunderstorms out towards Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas. But the main area is going to be right at that cold front from Iowa down through Kansas. So this area is going to be the main region to watch for Tuesday, right out in front of that surface low. You can see that jet stream is very much in place. We have a lower level jet. We have a mid-level jet for, the first time in a while it feels. You could see that negatively tilted trough, which basically just means more severe weather is going to be able to occur. We'll have better ingredients because the trough's orientated from northwest to southeast. So Tuesday looks pretty big for severe potential. Then as we go into Wednesday, that's where uncertainty really starts to set in here, but still we should see severe weather generally moving out towards the Midwest and maybe even portions of the Tennessee and Ohio Valley as well, which is technically the Midwest, and maybe even into the western portion of the Mid-Atlantic as we go into Tuesday, or not Tuesday, but Wednesday night. My word. So Tuesday here. And then Wednesday, we're looking at this area. And then Thursday, I have no idea. After that, there is just so much uncertainty after that day. We'll have to take it one system at a time. The main factor is going to be Tuesday's severe risk and how that plays out in order to see what Wednesday looks like. But we'll watch both days. Both days look very interesting. So we're keeping an eye on this entire area here for severe potential. From Monday all the way through probably late Wednesday. Want to quickly check that tornado warning. Very weak. Not impressive at all. That severe storm going towards Chattanooga. Is that Chattanooga? That is not Chattanooga. Holy crap. I don't even want to try that. Greensboro in western Florida. That's no longer possible, so that storm's already weakening. And same goes for that tornado warning in Sparks, Georgia, Nashville, Georgia, Ray City, Georgia. Albany where? And then, like I said, the rest of that, it's just a lot of uncertainty. So to be honest, I'm not really going to look beyond that time frame after Wednesday. It's just not even worth looking. But if models are correct, we should still continue with that very active severe weather pattern until probably most of all of late May into a good chunk of the beginning of June. So we're in it for the long haul for severe weather. We'll see. So hopefully that's at least gives you guys some idea of what we're anticipating. Sorry, I was all over the place. But really what we're looking at is Sunday's threat right in this area. Sunday's threat right in that general vicinity. Monday's threat should be honestly in the exact same area, maybe slightly more east. Tuesday's threat all in this area here. Maybe even a bit more east into Indiana and Michigan as well. Wednesday's threat should be most of the Midwest, down into portions of the northern deep south, maybe into the western portions of the mid-Atlantic states as well. And then Thursday, throw that out the window because we have no idea. Too much uncertainty. Albany, Georgia, you're still inside the tornado watch. So I would stay weather aware until that's completely removed from your area. However, Just rain. Rain and isolated thunder. That's all that remains for you. Very heavy rain, thunder, lightning. The main risk is over. But again, you're in the tornado watch, so I'd still keep an eye on it. I would still watch it. But yeah, we are at 167 likes right now, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 200. The like goal for most of these coverage streams is between 50 and 100, so we've already destroyed that. So thank you guys for supporting the live stream. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow. I don't know about a chase. We'll just see. And we'll be live for at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't seem like a big day for severe weather, so that's why I'm debating chasing myself. So we'll see. Most of the time, if it's a big day, even if I'm in a slight risk or a marginal, I'm still going to be covering here. But yeah, that's your briefing. Very brief briefing, huh? So we'll just keep an eye on that tornado warning. If anything happens, I'll let y'all know. But that goes for another 28 minutes here. Right? Yeah. Had to check again. I do want to check this one. Man. Definitely was quite the threat today. Most of our tornadoes occurred before we were even live. They occurred unwarned in Pennsylvania. But we did track some storms with 1.75 inch hail, 80-mile-an-hour winds, and quite the handful of tornado warnings today. Definitely not like by any means a historic amount or whatnot. Just a couple tornado warnings. Only one was observed. There we go. The briefest briefing of briefings I've ever seen. Yeah. I didn't want to spend too much time on it with active warning here. And they just extended that, so now some areas have been removed from the tornado warning. You can see this area just removed from the warning. So that's good news. But yeah, you still remain in a tornado warning if you're out here in Nashville, Sparks, Ray City, South Central Georgia. Make sure you're in your safe spot for at least the next 26 minutes as a storm capable of producing a tornado is going to be going over your region here. So make sure you're in your safe spot. We have some small cells out towards Texas, but they're not anything crazy. Hello, Johnny. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in here again. Yeah, that warning continues for 35,459 people, 11 schools, 2 hospitals. So if there is a tornado, it would be right in this area. Right in this area, west of Berlin, going towards Berlin, Georgia right now. So we'll watch that very closely. Our only other notable storm is in a radar hole in northwest Nebraska for the Chadron area in Crawford for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 0.75 inch hail for the next 25 minutes. That is a considerable severe, which is significant for 70-mile-an-hour winds. That is our only other, like I said, notable storm. If you're just tuning in, we haven't gone over this too much, but we are covering a slight risk for severe weather today. Also a marginal risk as well. So we've got a level 1 and a level 2 for severe weather out here today. Not anything over the top, not to the point where it's, worthy of ridiculous amounts of hours of coverage. So we probably won't be live for too much longer, but we'll still stay live covering this Hopefully until at least all the tornado warnings are dropped in 24 minutes. Hopefully we won't see another one here. But we'll continue to monitor it. And that is going to be an observed tornado warning, I believe. So that is a tornado on the ground now. Via what? Law enforcement has confirmed a tornado going into Berlin now. So if you're in Berlin, Georgia, there's a tornado on the ground now. That is an observed tornado warning. Should be very brief and very, very, very weak. So there's your blue polygon. So that means an observed warning is in effect. So that is a tornado on the ground here in Georgia. That marks either 6 or 7 tornadoes today, depending on how many they confirm in Pennsylvania. Because we've had 3 to 4 in Pennsylvania, at least 1 in Florida, and then this one in Georgia. So that's actually, what, 5 to 6. We've had a decent amount of tornadoes. Let's put it that way. So tornado is on the ground right here in Berlin. Let me go ahead and see this. Yeah, so it'd be right over Berlin. If it's still on the ground, it'd be right over Berlin, Georgia. Did the GFS downtrend? For what day you said? Tuesday? Oh, wow. Wow. So that's actually a more of a worst case scenario. Because that means even the GFS is initiating semi-discrete supercells. So it's not the GFS didn't initiate anything. It's the GFS has a few areas of fully tornadic thunderstorms. Better hope that one doesn't happen, which there's a small chance it does, but yeah, if it happens, we'll be here. So like I said, a tornado is on the ground here in Berlin, Georgia. That's going through Berlin, Georgia. If it's still on the ground, it's going right through the northern side of Berlin, Georgia. It's for 35,459 people. Man. That is something. I was not expecting that to go observed at all. Jeez. Yeah, so I don't see any notable area of rotation with this, which is why I'm very surprised it has a tornado on the ground. Because you can see we barely even have red and green in place throughout all these velocities, so I'm shocked that this is producing a tornado. I'm very surprised. So this is observed for the next 21 minutes, unless the National Weather Service changes the warning text here. If it's still on the ground, it's going to be very, very weak. Very weak, so there shouldn't be like any ridiculous tornado. Especially since that velocity couplet is so weak, like I said. We're looking about 2,000 feet up from the radar site, so this is, a really good radar coverage. So if it was a strong tornado, we'd be seeing a big chunk of debris, unfortunately, but good news is we're not seeing any debris. That CC you see there is contamination, and there you go, it just disappeared on the next scan. So I don't see anything that signals to me that this is on the ground, but law enforcement definitely saw a tornado, so you want to be in your safe spot for sure if you're out here towards Berlin, Georgia. Wow. Let me see what environment this is in. we're losing the good environment we had. The later it gets, the worse the environment gets. Whoa, yeah, wow. This environment's barely favorable for tornadoes. Wow. Yeah, the later it gets, the less likely we are to see tornadoes tonight. So there's your area of rotation. There is none. There is none. That is not rotating anymore. So law enforcement probably reported a tornado when the couplet looked like this about 9 minutes ago, as it was nearing Berlin, Georgia. But ever since then, it has fallen apart very, very fast. So I'd be surprised if they keep this observed for much longer. But regardless, you don't want to risk it. Just make sure you're in your safe spot. If you're in this blue polygon, which is a observed tornado warning for, again, Ray City, Georgia, Nashville, Georgia, Sparks, Georgia. This is all in South Central Georgia. Berlin, Georgia as well. If there is still a tornado on the ground, which I would be blown away if it is, because see how we had that notch there? So it was definitely rotating before. Now it is completely gone. It is completely gone. But if there is somehow a tornado still on the ground, it would be right in this general area. Which you can see there is no velocities there anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if they completely cancel this tornado warning. There is a good area rotation in Florida. So I would not be shocked if this goes tornado warning very shortly. I've been keeping an eye on that for a while, and it's looking good again. So it has that clear slot that I was talking about, moving to the southeast towards Greensboro and Quincy, Florida. That is definitely starting to strengthen. We'll see if they warn that soon. But let's go back to our observed warning. Oh, man.
Tornado warning for southeastern Jackson County in the Panhandle of Florida, western Gadsden County in Big Bend, Florida, north central Liberty County in Big Bend, Florida, Gadsden, Jackson, and Liberty County in Florida.
Well, I assume that is this one, because this is in Jackson County, so I assume we just got a new tornado warning. Yep. There you go. So this one is a radar indicated tornado warning to the west of Quincy, Florida, which means radar indicated means the tornado is imminent. It is imminent, so you want to be in your safe spot. But a tornado could also be on the ground. So tornado is imminent or possibly even on the ground out here west of Quincy, going near Greensboro, Florida. Make sure you're in your safe spot. Still observed out here in Berlin, Georgia. It's not rotating as much, so we're not gonna consistently check back with that. We'll still look at it, of course. I'll update y'all with every scan we get. But we're gonna stay focused on this one now, as it's the more impressive thunderstorm. I'm gonna keep my other radar up on that one. In Georgia. So if there is an area rotation, which there most likely is, it's generally in this area. Those pixels look a bit contaminated to me. But either way, that is still rotating. You can see how it's actually been rotating for a little while. Let me switch back to velocity. Yeah, this started rotating about 7 minutes ago, but it didn't get really good till now, which is why they just warned it. So we'll watch that as it moves off to the southeast towards Greensboro, which is west of Quincy here in the western panhandle of Florida. We'll watch that closely. This is the one that is observed right now for the next 15 minutes in south central Georgia, so just make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in that warning as well. We did just get an update to the tornado watch. The tornado watch no longer is in effect for a very large chunk of Georgia, and as well as portions of Alabama. So anybody out here, if you were in that watch, you've been removed from it. So areas like Albany is now outside of that tornado watch. Dothan, you're now outside of that tornado watch, which is Dothan, Alabama, Enterprise, Alabama, now outside that watch. Albany, Georgia, outside that watch. So that is good news there. They just disextended that. Yeah, there is no rotation with this. I'm shocked it's still observed. The main reason why it was observed in the first place is because law enforcement reported a tornado. And there's no point in having this radar up anymore. Things are sub-severe up there in North and South Dakota. And what radar is this? I don't think we need that one either. We really only need 2 radars. The Tallahassee one and the one in South Central. Or actually, both are in Florida. Yeah, we need the Tallahassee one in Florida, and this one's actually in Georgia. South of Stockton. So we'll continue to watch both of those storms. This one in going towards Greensboro, Florida is definitely the most impressive one right now. No, I don't see any debris on either one of these storms. Which is why I believe the one that was observed from law enforcement, I believe that's a very weak and was probably a very brief tornado. Just for a few seconds west of Berlin, and then it probably lifted before it went into Berlin as the storm got completely destroyed by another cell behind it, which is merged with it. So still tornado warned for a tornado on the ground out here in Berlin, Georgia, but I do not believe it's on the ground anymore. We'll wait and see what the new update from the National Weather Service will say here. So this is the one in Florida once again. There's not anything too crazy on velocities, but definitely an area of rotation generally in this area. So that's going to go, like I said, right near Greensboro in Florida. If there was like a strong tornado on the ground or a tornado picking up debris, we would have a debris signature right in about that area. We'd have either dark blue or very dark blue for a debris signature. At least some pixels of dark blue there. So I don't believe that's on the ground at the moment, but it very well could be a weak tornado, and it's just not picking up anything, which is why you need to be in your safe spot. Tornado warning means a tornado is imminent or possibly even on the ground. Because, of course, this one in Georgia, it was radar indicated, so yeah, it was radar indicated, and it produced a tornado, then they put it as observed. The tornado has to be on the ground before the National Weather Service updates it to observed. So by the time it's observed, it's already been on the ground for, a couple seconds. If not longer, really. Waiting for the next scan on this tornado warning here for Greensboro, Florida. Our last scan, actually, we just got our latest scan here. Still doesn't look like anything over the top. Definitely an impressive storm structure, though. You could see the flanking line of convection here. The remainder of the thunderstorm, the hail core. You have the clear salot out here. So your inflow is located in that area. You, of course, can have your forward flank downdrafts probably right here with your RFD like that. I imagine. Very tight area of forward flank and RFD there. So definitely rotating thunderstorm. I just don't think it's really strong. Still an observed warning out here in Berlin, Georgia. I really thought they'd they'd be getting rid of that by now, considering how much it's broken up over the last 7 scans or so. So downstream of this tornado warning in Florida, this cell's going to go right towards Tallahassee. This is likely the last wind, the last attempt out of this storm here, as it should just continue to weaken from here on out. Like I said, the later it gets, the worse environment the worse the environment gets. So, if this was further to the south, it'd be in a really good environment. But because it's a bit more, where it is, this environment's starting to lose instability. It's starting to lose a bit of wind shear. The wind shear is still present. It's really starting to lose instability and gain a capping. It has lost a bit of wind shear, actually. Close that out. There we go. About time. That confirmed tornado warning was completely removed, which honestly, not shocked with that. So there goes that tornado warning, now completely gone, as that is not even close to rotating anymore. So this is our last tornado warning. We also lost the significant severe for 70-mile-an-hour winds in Nebraska. So this is really the only storm to watch. This is really the only cell to watch. I'll just go by and check some other storms real quick. We have some very random severes out in some portions of the central U.S., but none of them are that impressive. So main threat tonight will be damaging winds and very small hail, as well as an isolated, brief, weak tornado will be possible. These storms in particular won't hit NC, but North Carolina does have a few isolated thunderstorms right now. Mainly just lightning strikes and heavy rain. Grandbridge, is that Grand Ridge, Florida? You are good to go if you're in Grand Ridge, Florida. You just went through this strong storm. It started to become tornadic after it hit you. It was tornadic before it hit you, and then it skipped you, and it's tornadic after it hit you. So you're good to go. I don't think that is warned. Ooh, actually, you're good to go from this storm, but there's another batch of heavy rain and a severe storm out here for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. It is torr possible, so it's definitely something you want to keep an eye on. I'll check the other radar sites. Yeah, I don't see any rotation with it at the moment, but mainly damaging winds and very small hail with that as it approaches Grand Ridge in probably about 25 minutes or so. So I would be indoors, away from doors and windows if I'm in Grand Ridge, Florida. Just in case. Again, we do have a tornado warning. It's radar indicated, which means the tornado is imminent or possibly even on the ground. So if you are out here in this tornado warning storm, make sure you are in your safe spot. Man, yeah, that's gotten really strong. That has gotten pretty strong over the last few scans, but we'll see if it starts to weaken. The rotation's not strong at all, just the storm as a whole has gotten strong over the last few frames, considering it looked like this mess before. Now it looks a bit more organized, but honestly, it's probably going to fall right apart here pretty soon. They did just continue that severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and of course a tornado possible. Let's see. All right, no high quality cameras in Florida. Do we have at least some cameras in Florida? Let's see here. I don't think I've looked at cameras in Florida before. Oh, we do. We do have some pretty good cameras in Florida. So this is in Tallahassee, so we should have one just to the west of Tallahassee. Is this not in Quincy yet, so it's more west? Is it in Gretna? Okay, a bit more west of Gretna. So it should be here. Let's see if we can get at least a bit of a view of this storm from a camera. Okay, a lot of lightning activity, I can tell you that. It's rain. Bit of wind. Just trying to get a good camera for us to see. Is this... Okay. So dead north of Greensboro. Okay. That is going to be good enough. So this is going to be from... Oh my goodness. A lot of lightning flashes here. This is going to be from Florida 511, which is fl511.com. Let's see. This is a traffic cam dead north of Greensboro. Okay, flash warning and a half. Heads up, flash warning. This is a live view of our storm. It's, of course, pixely because it's a traffic cam. Every time there's a lightning flash, it gets worse and worse. But that is a view out there just north of Greensboro. Right where our tornado warning is. I'll keep that above my face cam. So we're still at a tornado warning, but I'm going to keep that camera above my face cam. Just so you guys can see it. The air of rotation is going to go just barely south of this camera and probably just barely on the northern side of Greensboro, Florida. So we'll continue to watch this cell as it moves east. I don't believe it's that tornadic anymore. That solid air of rotation is falling apart fast. There's still a small area right in here. It's nothing impressive, but it's a little something. So we'll keep an eye on that. I do want to go back to that storm in Georgia just in case. Yeah, nothing here is impressive at all. This is just severe storms. Tor possible 0.75 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds. Same for that one too. All right, so we'll continue to watch this tornado warning here in Florida. This is our only active tornado warning. There is no significant severe storm, so nothing else needs to be covered at this moment. So we'll just stay with this one singular tornado warning here in western Florida, which is well to the northwest of Tallahassee, out for Greensboro, Florida. Make sure you're in your safe spot if you're in Greensboro, Florida. Hardaway, Florida, Oak Grove, Gretna. This storm is approaching you within the next 10 minutes. If you're in Greensboro, it's on your doorstep right now. It should be impacting you any second. The main thing you're going to feel with this storm is probably just the winds and very heavy rain. That's probably going to be the two things you feel the most with this. And you're going to see, as you can see above the face cam, a whole lot of lightning and thunder. Whole lot of lightning. Again, that traffic cam above my face cam is just barely north of Greensboro. Just north of Greensboro. We should have impact on this camera in any second. Honestly, any second. It's very close to this camera. That's why there's so much lightning flashes. So definitely a very strong and severe cell here. And it is capable of producing a tornado. So as more information comes through here about yesterday's storms, unfortunately, they've now confirmed 7 fatalities from that cell in Houston, which is now a confirmed derecho, with winds of 100 miles per hour, and as well as a EF1 tornado with winds of 110 miles per hour. So I'll continue to relay any new information I get on that storm that happened yesterday in Houston that we covered for 6 hours. Let's go back over here. See if they confirmed anything else. Yep, a lot of damage indicators. Wow. 115 mile an hour winds. Higher up, likely 90 mile an hour winds at the surface from that storm. Western Houston seems to have gotten it the worst from what I could tell. Most of Houston got it pretty bad, though, unfortunately. There's still widespread power outages out there from yesterday's storm. Still just under now 600,000 people without power. I use public domain sites, so really any public domain I can find. Uh-oh, there goes that. So this is FL 511, which is Florida 511. Let's see if we can restart that. Well, rest in peace, camera. We do have another one out here. I don't think it's as good, though. Oh, well, that died out, too. Uh-oh, we're losing our cameras. Oh, these cameras are not liking this storm. Man. Alright, maybe we'll just do a camera that's in the storm. So that's inside the storm right now. Doesn't look too bad because of the higher, or not the higher resolution, the very low resolution traffic cam. But that is just to the west of where our other camera was. So that's northwest of Greensboro in Florida. This might pop up. Yep, it did. But I want to check. We're down to just 13 severes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those are in Canada. So we're actually down to 8 severes in the U.S., 1 tornado warning, which is a whole lot less than what we were started at. We started at just a few, but at peak activity, we had a lot more severes. Because we had a bunch of severes ongoing in North Dakota, South Dakota, and then a bunch in Florida and Alabama. And then we had more out there in Texas. So our severes are scattered. We've got 2 in Georgia, 2 in Florida, 1 in Texas, 1 in North Dakota, and 1 in Arkansas. And then, of course, our tornado warning out here in Florida, which it expires in 11 minutes. So that expires at 8:45 Eastern. Okay, I want to make sure that's muted. There we go. Tomorrow's live stream, I have no idea at all. It might just be a briefing. It may be a storm chase. I do not know. I'll be live when I'm live tomorrow. There we go. All right, let's go check on that storm in Georgia. Yeah, that thing died out fast, which is why, like I said, I'm very impressed that produced a tornado. I'm very much impressed. Because I would have not thought that'd be able to produce a tornado. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still at 8. Still at 8 severes for the U.S. Like I said, we have another 5 in Canada. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these. So we'll continue to watch this as it moves off to the southeast. This is going to head towards Quincy here in a couple minutes. So if you're in Quincy, just make sure you're indoors, away from doors and windows. Stay close to your safe spot. You're not under a tornado warning as of now. That is in Florida, of course. Go back to Florida. So here's your area of possible rotation. It's very, very weak now. I'd be surprised if it even has rotation with it towards the surface. You can see it was pretty strong at one point. I mean, not really strong, but, 70 mile an hour rotation. Now it's very weak. I mean, now it's down to like 30. So if it is rotating, it's very, very weak, and it probably won't even be noticeable. Let's see. Yeah, our camera's still out. Dang it. Man. I don't even know where that camera went. I guess we'll just have to keep it on this one, which looks like it's not even raining out. When did I hit 5K? I hit 5K, was it the 18th of April? I hit it on the 16th. Hit it on the 16th of April. Man. Man, Pennsylvania was the main event today, that is for sure. Sleeper tornado risk up there. Came out of nowhere. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, so again, this is our tornado warning cell for 9 more minutes here, as it's now approaching the edge of the tornado warning. I do not believe it's rotating at all. If they continue with that tornado warning, we'll know, because we'll obviously see it and also hear it. We're in PA, so we had 4 tornadoes reported in Pennsylvania today. Let me see. So actually, we had 1 in Ohio. 1 in Ohio and 3 in Pennsylvania. So we had 1 tornado east of New Philadelphia, Ohio. We had a tornado in downtown Pittsburgh with numerous trees down. We had one in Elizabeth, which is barely south of Pittsburgh, from a video of a tornado. And then we had one southeast of Murraysville, which is eastern Pittsburgh, which is also a video of a tornado. So most were around the Pittsburgh area. This thing's died out quick. Wow. That thing is not rotating whatsoever anymore. Is there still a lot of lightning activity with it? Oh yeah, bunch of lightning activity with it. Look at that above my face cam. Each one of those dots is a lightning strike. I should say plus signs. That is a lightning strike. So there's a whole lot of lightning activity with it. See if we can get a better camera. This is going near Quincy, so we have a lot of cameras south of Quincy. This one would be the best one. It is on, but it's actually pretty low quality. So maybe we'll go for this one or this one. Let's go for this one. This is barely southwest of Quincy in Florida. Thank you for subscribing, Jim. Much appreciated. Let me fix my audio here. There we go. Oh, that is 10 gifted from Proxy. Wow, Proxy. Well, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in here. You tuned in, and we just lost the only tornado warning we had. So, well, thank you, Caleb, for becoming a member. Courtesy of Proxy. Madison Bearden, which I know Madison. I'm pretty sure she's the one in Florida. Thank you for becoming a member. Courtesy of Proxy. Brandon Jr., Daniel, Finn, Legacy, Mindset, JD, Layton. Let's see, Bookham. We also have Sophia. Man, that was a flashbang and a half from Lightning Strike. Thank you guys all for becoming members, courtesy of Proxy. Proxy, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in here, and glad we're not talking about Ohio today. We don't have to talk about any tornadoes up in Ohio, thankfully. Actually, Proxy, we did have a tornado well off to your south in Ohio today, which was completely unwarned. Completely unwarned. Man, that's a lot of new members. 10 new members, all because of Proxy gifting them. So thank you so much for gifting, Proxy. Much appreciated. And CP, thank you for subscribing. Well, that's greatly appreciated, Proxy. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. Glad to have you in here. Gracious day, those lightning flashes are crazy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 7 severes now. Out here in the U.S. Actually, 2 of them are in Georgia. 2 of them are in Florida. We have another one in Texas. And another one in Texas. So 2 in Texas, 2 in Georgia, 2 in Florida, and then a random one in Arkansas. Which you can see there. I think that's north of Fort Smith, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. North of Fort Smith. for only 4 more minutes. 4.88 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds for the Ozark and Mulberry area in Arkansas. So yeah, y'all, if you are just tuning in, if good, real quick, make sure you've hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new with the notification bell set to all. It's important to hit that notification bell and set it to all because that will notify you when I go live or upload a video, which will be live again tomorrow. And also make sure that you guys have shared the stream with your family, friends, social media. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, I mean, we're down to just normal severes now. I'm sure a few of these are tour possible. Let's see. That one's tour possible. Is this still tour possible? Yes, actually. Kind of surprised that's still tour possible. It's very messy. This should still be tour possible. This one should still be tour possible. Yep. What about any other ones in Texas? 1.25 inch hail, 60. 1 inch hail, 60. 0.88 inch hail and 60. So main ones are this one towards Quincy now, going towards Quincy, Florida, as well as the one in southeastern Georgia for Ray City. So we'll keep an eye on that. Thank you for subscribing, Steven. Much appreciated. Yep, still live, Catman. We are still live. Let's see here. Get rid of all this stuff. Clear out some of my tabs. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at them, Haley, because they are very bright. They are extremely, extremely bright. Not much is going on in Texas. If there's not really anything tornadic or significant, we don't really talk about it too much. But you're out there, Southeast Texas. We covered your area for 6 hours out there. Isolated lightning strikes and some rain showers. That's it. We're not expecting anything crazy out there. You might be in a marginal, though. You're on the edge of the marginal risk out there. Let me see if models are still showing severe weather out there tonight. Nope, they're not. You are in a risk, but I really don't see much happening. Whoa, Proxy, thank you for the $35 donation. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh, there's no serious injuries in New Philadelphia, Ohio. Everybody affected storm areas, stay safe. Yep. I hope everyone's okay too. And yeah, of course, make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying weather aware. A lot of storms today. Did they continue that as tour possible? They did not. Yes. That is great news. So they did not continue that one for tour possible going towards Grand Ridge in Florida. Yeah, we are watching out for the potential of severe weather in most of South Carolina tomorrow. Damaging winds and isolated small hail, maybe even an instance of large hail near 1.5 inches in diameter will be possible. So just make sure you're staying tuned to all the watches and warnings that get issued, staying close to your weather radio, your phone, wherever you can receive new watches and warnings from. So, yes. There is a potential for a brief spin-up tornado out there tomorrow, but shouldn't be anything crazy. Yeah, hail will be possible overnight. The most likely area would be southeastern New Orleans, or southeastern Louisiana, near New Orleans. So all the way from near Lafayette, Crowley, out towards the shoreline, towards Gulfport, Mississippi, and New Orleans. So, yeah, right in here, that's the most likely area for large hail tonight, near 1 inch in diameter. As well as damaging winds about 60, and a brief tornado can't be fully ruled out, but it's not expected. We finally lost our camera. Not surprised with that. Let's go ahead and change that traffic cam. Oh, wait, I think it might have came back. Let's see. We'll use that one. That one will be good enough. Just a whole lot of lightning and some winds. That's about it. Maybe some small, very small hail here around the realms of pea size. So it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Aside from the ridiculous lightning activity. We might have an area of rotation that tries to spin up near Quincy. Right now, it doesn't look like anything crazy. But it could try to get its act together here shortly. So we're left with just one severe in Texas. We only have one in Texas and no more severes anywhere from North Dakota down through Texas. No more severes in Arkansas. So just this batch of storms here that we're keeping an eye on. And this batch right here. Really two main areas to keep an eye on. So we'll watch them both. Neither of them look that tornadic, but they are tornado possible severes, so we'll watch them. We're just 4 likes away from 200 likes. So this will be the first live stream in about 2 weeks to hit 200 likes if we hit that. The last time we hit that like number was, let me see. 12 days ago. 12 days ago. Connor's not going live tonight. No. He'll be live, I think, I don't know if he's going to be live tomorrow, but I know he'll be live Sunday. I know he'll be live Sunday. Best in Florida, you're clear. You're pretty much clear, to be honest. There is the chance for overnight severe storms. The timing for that will be about 5 a.m. tomorrow. 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Main risk will be isolated winds and some very small hail. We did just get an update from the Storm Prediction Center. We'll see that shortly. I believe, yes, this is the new outlook that was just issued. So they actually, I believe they've pushed that slight risk further south, maybe a bit. So yeah, this is our slight risk for the rest of these storms. And then we still have the slight risk out from Lafayette down through New Orleans. So like I said, this is where we'll watch for hail and damaging wind potential tonight, right here. This portion of the slight risk is for these storms ongoing. So main area to watch is Pensacola, pointing west towards New Orleans, back towards Lafayette, Louisiana, north of Gulfport, Mississippi. Main risk should be very brief tornado. Weak brief tornado can't be ruled out. Hail is the biggest issue, and then an isolated damaging wind gust near 60 miles per hour will also be possible later on tonight. They did keep the slight risk up here, too, for North and South Dakota into Minnesota now. That's also for the potential of very small hail. You shouldn't be anything larger than 1/2 inch to 1 inch in diameter in this very small green area here. And our wind threat is the main issue up here, with 60 to 65 mile an hour winds remaining a possibility for the rest of today. So that's your new outlook. We also have a small marginal for the chance of isolated hail and wind here in Memphis, Tennessee, and Little Rock, Arkansas, down towards Tupelo, Mississippi, and Jackson, Tennessee as well. And then, of course, they kept the marginal out here west of San Antonio for not a tornado threat, but rather a small hail threat and isolated 60 mile an hour winds. So 1 to 2 inch hail still a possibility in Texas. I would say more of 1 inch hail to 1.5 inch hail possible, and damaging winds upwards of 60 miles per hour out in this green area, which is west of San Antonio, Texas. So there's your update for all of the risk areas to watch tonight. This risk in Texas will be over in about an hour and a half or so. This risk in Arkansas, Tennessee, that area, that's going to persist for most of the night into tomorrow morning as well. And then this risk up in North South Dakota and Minnesota, that's going to last until, let me go check real quick. It's going to last until storms begin to weaken tomorrow morning about 4 a.m. And then our slight risk out here will be overnight into tomorrow morning as well. Yep, we saw those. We did see those 3 tornadoes that occurred in Pittsburgh. There was also one in Ohio, too. And I believe we've now had another one in Georgia and another one in Florida, too. So 1 in Florida, 1 in Georgia, 1 in Ohio, and 3 in the Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania. So hasn't been a tornado outbreak. In order for it to be a tornado outbreak, we have to have a confined area of 6 or more tornadoes. So the one in Pittsburgh, we saw 3. So that's halfway to an outbreak, and those storms are done, so we won't see any more. And then out here, Georgia, Florida, we've only seen 2. So unless we see a massive uptick, I don't think we're going to get to tornado outbreak standards today. Let's see here. They did maintain a small 5% tornado risk. Yep, there's a 5% tornado risk that remains in effect up here in southern Georgia, extreme northern Florida. So that's going to be in effect for the rest of the night. However, those storms should be done by about 11 o'clock Eastern. You're 40 minutes from there. It was earlier today. About, let's see, what time was it? Let me check. It was about 5 o'clock Eastern. About that time frame when we saw a few tornadoes in Pittsburgh. Oh, and we actually have a reported landspout in Michigan now, too. So whoever said there was a landspout in Michigan, you were correct. Multiple videos and photos of a brief landspout that occurred near Cass City, just like that person said. And that's in Michigan. That was earlier today. Yeah, so see this green and red that's close to each other? That's what I'm watching the most to see if that tightens up at all towards Quincy in Florida, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything right now at all. But we'll monitor it just in case. I'm trying to find a good camera here. There's like, they're all low quality cameras, but they're there. At least we have cameras. All right, let's go back up north here towards Georgia. Are these still Tor possible? Yep, Tor possible and Tor possible. Both are in effect for... this one's in effect for 5 more minutes for the Kirkland area in Georgia. And for the Lakeland area in Georgia for 35 more minutes. So that's till 9:30 Eastern. And then out here, now a severe thunderstorm warning for downtown Tallahassee for an hour 20 minutes here. For 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and unfortunately, that is tornado possible. I'm not too shocked they continued that. But they issued that pretty early. Normally, they wait until the storm's like nearly out of the warned area. I guess that's close enough. This should also be... Oh, they dropped the Tor possible tag on that. I remember that one. So that's for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds for Oakland, Florida. So it looks like the main issue tonight is going to be out here towards Tallahassee as this storm continues southeast. We should be getting new model data in very shortly, within the next couple seconds, actually. We're actually getting it in now, and that new model data shows that this storm towards Tallahassee should die out at about, man, that's still a while away, 11 o'clock Eastern. 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern, this storm should begin to really die out towards Tallahassee. And it also shows the cells in Georgia not being an issue tonight. Most, if not all of those will die out at about 10:15 Eastern. Which, I mean, technically in my opinion, they've really already tied out. It's just this one storm left in Ray City, south central Georgia, and it's really just a small wind threat. Do they have it warned for hail? 0.75 inch hail, so you can see the tiny area, or quite a large area of pink, so that's where we're seeing very heavy rain or extremely small hail. And you can see those green velocities is where we're seeing winds upwards of 60 miles per hour towards Ray City, pointing south. That's in south central Georgia. So, yeah, I would really be keeping an eye on Tallahassee. I think that's the main threat over the next 2 hours. And then beyond that, we'll start watching towards Louisiana late tonight. Storms in Louisiana should kick off about the time frame of, hold on. That's midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. We should start seeing these storms fire off in Louisiana. I can tell you we won't be live for that. It's a much smaller tornado threat than the one we're covering now. Or I should say that we really already covered, so we won't be live for that. Alrighty. Man, what a day. What a day. I managed to get inside a tornado warning, and we've seen a ridiculous amount of tornado warnings. Unfortunately, we did have at least 5 tornadoes. Hopefully that didn't impact anyone, but we've already gotten reports of trees down, and mainly trees down. It's been our main report. So main focus is tomorrow's not really much of an issue, really. I don't see much potential in tomorrow. We'll see if that changes in the morning hours. So my main focus is shifted to Sunday, and as well as Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. But we'll take it one day at a time. So we'll make sure tomorrow doesn't do anything. And if it does, we'll be here. And then we'll really start buckling down for Sunday's threat. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The whole week next week. We should have a little break, though. We'll have a severe weather Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, we should get a bit of a break. And then it's going to kick right back up. Actually, it might kick up on Friday again, too. Saturday, Sunday. It looks like the whole week. My word. Does not look fun. Hopefully nothing will end up being significant there. This storm in Tallahassee is going to continue for quite a while. At least the next 2 hours. But really, it's going to weaken, but it's probably still going to be present all the way until near Lake City. At about 2 a.m. Eastern. So it's still going to be something to watch for most of the night. And we do not have any severe thunderstorm warnings in effect in our severe watch up here in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota as well. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here in the marginal risk in Texas. Well to the north of Lakeview, Texas. Nothing crazy with that. Just 60 mile an hour winds. Also 0.88 inch hail as well. And yeah, like I said, main area to watch is going to be that storm in Tallahassee for the next couple hours. So if you're downstream of Tallahassee, Florida, in this general area here, I would be keeping an eye on that very, very closely. How do I feel school's ending? Okay. Doesn't affect me. So yeah, if you guys could, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell set to all, because we'll be live again tomorrow, as well as for most of the week. We'll see beyond Thursday. After Thursday, there's a few things that I gotta do, so we'll just see what happens on Thursday. Like I said, I get pretty busy towards late May, which is why I'm gonna try to do as much coverage as possible on these upcoming severe events. Let's see here. All right. So yeah, we'll just make sure these warnings expire. We don't have any more tornado warnings, so we'll just cover these until we head off, which I don't know when that will be. We did cross 200 likes, so thank you guys so much for the support on this live stream. It's been the most successful live stream we've had in quite a bit. 2 weeks. Like I said, you guys have been supporting the channel so much. So yeah, we'll just wait. We'll wait to make sure nothing's gonna happen tonight. Man. Crazy, crazy severe threat. All right, let's go back over to our storm in Georgia. 26 more minutes on that. This one has, not that one, this one has 41, and they canceled that one behind it. Sweet. So we're down to just, we're down to just 3 severes. This one in Georgia, this one in Florida, which actually this counts as 2, so that's technically 4. One in Texas. So we are down a lot. We are down a lot. Man. We'll continue to watch this storm, but honestly, I mean, this stuff's died out fast. The main one to watch, like I said, Tallahassee. Tallahassee's the main one to keep an eye on. Let's see here. Also, if you guys want to, in the first link in the description, you can click my link tree and you can find the Discord server, my Twitter, and all the other socials I'm on. Or you could just go to the second link in the description and join the Discord server. That's where I chat sometimes when I'm not live streaming. I'm not there all the time. I don't chat daily, but I try to chat as frequently as I can. But we're definitely getting towards the end of the stream for sure. Kind of want to wait for the 00Z to render in here. Well, I can tell you this, the 00Z, which is our latest model run, has downtrended on the overnight threat for Louisiana and Mississippi. But it still has that, I mean, it has that one storm in Tallahassee continuing for hours, like till 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I don't think the overnight threat's going to be much of an issue, but I do think this storm's going to be something to keep a very, very close eye on here. But main area to watch for after this storm here, like once that storm's done, we do have a secondary slight risk for tonight out in this area, mainly for hail and wind potential. Brief tornado can't be fully ruled out, but I mean, it doesn't look like a big threat to me. So I don't think we'll see much. But it's definitely worth being weather aware because I could easily be dead wrong. Man. Also, for those of you who didn't know, we did track a storm that went through Houston yesterday. It was a historic storm for Houston and has been qualified as a derecho. which is basically a significant line of damaging winds that track over hundreds of miles. So that was qualified as a derecho from not only the SPC, but also, of course, the National Weather Service in Houston. Um, I'll probably get rid of this camera. It's being poured on right now. This is in southeastern Quincy above my face cam, which is in western Florida. Very, very heavy rain, very little visibility, a lot of lightning, thunder, and can't tell much about the wind, but I'm sure there's at least some winds there. Maybe even some very small hail. Shouldn't be, like I said, it shouldn't be anything bigger than about pea-sized. It's warned for 1-inch hail, but I don't see anywhere along the storm that looks like it's dropping 1-inch hail, so it is possible, though. Let's see. So just make sure that you guys are staying weather aware tonight, especially if you're in the risk area. Here's the risk area for tonight. We've got that marginal level 1, not only in Memphis, but also down here towards Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. And the slight risk level 2 out of 5, so nothing too crazy at all. This is a low wind slight risk, so it's not significant. It's not expected to be significant tonight. So it's a very, very low end threat. But still enough to be weather aware and keep an eye out tonight. We did just get a severe. We got something. I don't think it's a severe. Oh, we did get a severe for Homerville in south central Georgia. Tor possible again. 60-mile-an-hour winds, 0.75-inch hail. But we also got, if I go all the way up here, a mesoscale discussion in southern South Dakota, northeastern, northern North Dakota. Gracious day. Southeastern South Dakota, northeastern North Dakota. My word. Also western Minnesota as well. Peak surface wind gusts associated with ongoing thunderstorms have generally subsided, but could still increase once again across portions of northeastern South Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, through 9 to 11 CDT. So basically from about an hour for the next 2 hours. So 10 Eastern to midnight. 10 Eastern to midnight, 9 to 11 Central. Gracious, I just can't speak anymore. Holy. English just flew out. Let's go see what this one in Georgia is. So that's just an extension of this one for Stockton. So this is continuing eastward. That tour possible is very much precautionary. There's really not any area rotation for that. Same goes for the one in Tallahassee. It's just precautionary, just in case. It's a just in case warning. So, yep. But our main coverage is done. We're still going to be live here for a couple more minutes. I don't have anybody to send you guys to. I know there's nearly 200 people in here, but, you know, if there's not much to cover, I'm not going to stay live for much longer. So, just make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. It's okay if you don't. Just make sure you're staying weather aware. That's all that matters to me, is that you guys are weather aware. That's the whole point in live streaming and doing this stuff. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've hit the like button and shared the channel with as many people as you can. It's greatly appreciated. We're still going to be live for a bit longer, but I'm not going to go too long. Let's see here. Man. Hello, Brooklyn. Just like hanging out with me. I'm not interesting. I'm not interesting at all. No point in hanging out. Right? I'm just here to talk about the weather. Oh, come on. Now, why did that get severe? Hold on. Why did that go severe? Let's see. Alright. Let's go back to this storm. I bet it's Tor possible. Yep. Tor possible. 0.75 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds. Man. Let's see. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Give me just a moment. Where is this? Okay. Let's go back over to storm in Tallahassee. This is getting more of just a wind threat. Just getting more of a wind threat here. So we'll see. Give me just a moment. I gotta quickly do this. Bear with me. Okay. So we'll continue to watch these storms, y'all, as long as we're live here. I'm not expecting this stuff to do much tonight, but it's still possible we see a couple of storms that are capable of producing a tornado tonight. So you need to be weather aware, especially if you're in the tornado watch. And yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. Okay. There we go. That is solved. Sorry, I'll have to quickly do something. So this storm is a prefrontal. I mean, it's not like anything ridiculously impressive, but it is a prefrontal. We've got a... Oh, great. Are we really going to do this again? I'm glad we don't have any ridiculous ingredients in place. Hold on. Let's see what ingredients we have in here. We just got a new meso-analysis. Is it 01Z? Yes. Oops, wrong area. Oh, yeah, man. There's barely ingredients out here. That's why these storms have, like, a little bit of velocities to them, but nothing's getting its act together. Because there's just not the best ingredients here. But we'll keep an eye on it just in case. What is the worst area? Tallahassee. That's the area I'm watching the most. But there's not really any, like, area that's above the other. Really, they're all the same threat out here in this area. It's really all the same threat. And tornadoes possible, brief weak tornadoes possible, 60-mile-an-hour winds, half-inch to 1 inch in diameter hail possible as well. But nothing, nothing to the point where I want to really stay live here. Plus, it's going to take a while. We're going to have these lulls in activity. So we're going to have 2 hours without anything, then an hour with a couple tornado warnings, and an hour or two without anything. And it's going to just do that for probably half the night, honestly. And it's going to fluctuate too. Oh, okay. That's the day 2 outlook. So we're definitely going to see severe weather tonight, and some storms are going to be tornadic. But it should not be to the point where we have to stay live. And plus, I mean, we've been live for 4 hours. I believe we've covered the main event. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I think we've covered the main event, but tornadoes, damaging winds, and small to large hail still will be possible. So we'll watch it closely, just in case. And yep, that traffic cam's gone. Yeah. I mean, I know we have a lot of people in here, but like I've said before, I'm not in this for the views at all. So if I was in this for the views, I'd stay live for most of the night to get my viewerships up. But there's not much going on, so I'm just gonna end. We'll end here in 9 minutes. There's nearly a guarantee something's gonna happen right when I end. It's what we like to call on this channel a TRG moment. Typically, as I start the live stream, storms weaken, and right as I end, within the 10 minutes of me ending, like once I hit that end button, within 10 minutes, typically something new happens. And it's proven. It has been proven multiple times. It's been proven multiple times that it's a thing. So we'll see if it happens again tonight. But yeah, just make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'm sure most of you guys are. If you could just double check, make sure you're subscribed. So that way YouTube will recommend my live streams to you. If you can, hit that notification bell as well. Here's our subscriber count. I like to do this towards the end of streams whenever I remember. We're at 5,769. The last time I pulled this up, I swear we were at 5,200. And I'm quite sure that was a week ago. I mean, let me just go for a week ago. 7 days ago, we were at 5,500. So we've gained about 250 subs in a week, which is absurd. That is absurd. And today, most of those subscribers have been today from this live stream. So, my apologies that we're ending. I know not a lot of people are live, and there's not a lot of people covering this threat. But that's kind of a good thing. Like I've said before, if people aren't live most of the time, that means there's not a lot happening to cover. Today, I guess everybody just decided to take a go to sleep day or something. Because all the channels that I follow, like every channel I follow didn't go live today, including all the chasers. I don't know if any weather person I follow went live today. I don't think anybody but us went live today. Yeah. No, we were the only people to go live today. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. The goal by the end of the month, I don't know if we should push it, try to get to 6K, but we're going to say the end of the month goal is going to be 5,900. So that way you guys don't need to, there's nobody live. So if you just click the link in the chat, I just put it in the chat. It will take you to this radar site, which is Attic Radar. I'm not a sponsor or anything. I don't get paid to say this. It's just a life-saving tool that is free to use. And all you have to do is zoom in, click a radar site, and now you can see the storm. You can see what it's warned for. You can see how heavy the rain is. You can even go to the velocity at the bottom left and see the winds on it. So you know how strong the storm is. If you click the I want to show you all that. Click the 3 lines here. You can open up this menu and you can go to the SPC outlooks, and you can enable the outlook for today. So that way you know if you're in a level 0.5 is what I call it, general thunderstorm risk, a level 1 marginal, or level 2 slight risk yellow area. So that's a free radar site that I recommend. It's really good, really useful, and it's free. So I'm not sponsored or anything, but shoot, it's a life-saving tool, and I recommend you use it, especially if you have storm anxiety. I do have a tutorial on that. If you go to my channel, I uploaded a tutorial on that radar site almost 3 months ago now. It was 2 months ago. Free radar site, Attic Radar. It was titled How to Use Attic Radar. And I will teach you how to read radar, how to use it as well. So, and the basics of that too. Basics of that site. I'll just quickly check that. You caught me right before I was about to switch scenes to the ending screen. You are perfectly fine. You're good to go. I'd watch tomorrow just in case, but you are perfectly fine today and tonight. Main storm to watch is the one in Tallahassee. So down the line, Tallahassee, Live Oak, Perry, Lake City, Florida. Those are the main ones to watch, the main areas. So we're going to start ending. So if you guys could just really fast hit that subscribe button. Also, if you can, hit that like button, as well as share the channel with your family, friends, social media. The whole point in this is to reach as many people as we can with the word of severe weather. So the more people we have on this channel, the more people that are weather aware. So that's the goal. That's why I ask for likes and subscribers and, sharing the stream. Sharing the streams and liking it is the most important, because if you do those two, it pushes us out to more people. Because you guys liked the stream so much and shared it so much, we were able to reach almost 8,000 people with the word of severe weather today. Thanks to you guys. So we're going to head to the ending screen. I know there's a lot of people watching. I'm sorry for ending with all y'all watching, but the good news is there's not a lot to cover. So therefore, we're going to end our stream. Just make sure you're staying weather aware. Make sure you have a weather radio, a phone on to receive weather alerts. But one last time, main area to watch tonight. If you're in a tornado watch, that's where you need to watch the utmost. If you're outside that tornado watch, so for instance, like New Orleans, Louisiana, you still need to watch for a hail threat, but you should be generally good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support in today's live stream. I don't have anyone that I'd like to send you to. I don't even think anybody's live tonight. So stay safe, watch severe weather, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream whenever we go live. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for all the support. Stay safe, watch severe weather, watch the tropics, and have a great rest of your night. Thank you, mods, for modding the chat. Goodbye. you stayed till the end, Pete. So I'm going to say it. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Watch severe weather.